Okay.
Georgetown Tower, Skyline 716 Mike Whiskey, midfield requesting full stop.
6 Mike Whiskey, Georgetown Tower, runway 18 clear to land.
18 clear to land, 6 Mike Whiskey.
There's 50 Mike Foxtrot, did you copy?
Yes, turn left, heading 100, clear for takeoff, 50 Mike Foxtrot.
Thank you.
Did I not transmit or something?
You did.
Golf, 10 miles to the east, inbound, full
That is
stop
weird.
X-ray.
I was just changing my heading.
Roger, 993 Golf, Georgetown Tower, good afternoon, squawk 0625.
0625, 93 Golf, good afternoon.
Experimental biplane 6781 Golf, on course approved.
81 Golf, Ranger, thank you. And 11 Hotel Lima reporting in midfield, right downwind 18.
11 Hotel Lima, roger, number 2 following a Cessna 172 on a left base. Let me know when you see the Cessna 172.
I have a left base traffic in sight, 11 Hotel Lima.
11 Hotel Lima, number 2, runway 18 clear to land.
Clear to land number 2, 18. Yes, sir, tokenized.
Archer 993 Golf, fly westbound for a left base entry, 3 mile final, runway 18.
Westbound for a 3 mile entry, left traffic, 1893 Golf.
Freaking bird.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
we're good.
Taxiway.
Wind 160 at 4. Cirrus 50 Mike Foxtrot, contact Austin approach 119.0. Have a good day.
Over to Austin approach 119.0.
600.
Have a good day. 50 Mike Foxtrot.
Number 0 Romeo, contact Houston Center on 134.2. Have a good one.
34-2, good day, 500 Romeo.
50 Mike Foxtrot, Austin, yeah?
We're up 50 Mike Foxtrot with you at 2,400, heading 100.
2,400, climb maintain 5,000, and I have an amendment to your clearance.
Climb and maintain 5,000, 50 Mike Foxtrot.
And 50 Mike Foxtrot, ready to copy.
0 Mike Foxtrot, roger, and you're clear to Georgetown. It's going to be direct Eagle Lake, then direct Galveston, then as filed. The rest of the clearance remains the same.
Cool. You got it?
Eagle Lake, what?
Then direct Galveston, then as filed.
So we're going direct to Eagle Lake right now?
Yep, and you want to repeat it?
Direct Eagle Lake, then to Galveston, then as filed, 50 Mike Foxtrot.
Foxtrot, the readback is correct. You're clear direct Eagle Lake now. You can maintain 5,000.
Direct Eagle Lake, maintain 5,000, 50 Mike Foxtrot.
Cool.
Mike Foxtrot, contact approach 127.22.
Over to Austin approach 127.22, 50 Mike Foxtrot. Alright, so let's do this first, right?
I like that, yes. Let's navigate first.
What's Eagle?
ELA.
44 radar contact, and you can turn left heading, actually direct payday, just maintain 4,000 to get you higher momentarily.
Direct payday,
And we were clear to it, so we can change the autopilot.
Austin approach, plug on 39
Great.
kilos, 3,000.
And now let's contact, what's it called?
Yeah,
Austin.
Okay.
And I missed the call, who was it? Cirrus 50 Mike Foxtrot, Austin approach.
Austin approach 50 Mike Foxtrot with you at 3,400.
Cirrus 50 Mike Foxtrot, thank you, climb and maintain 5,000.
Climb and maintain 5,000, 50 Mike Foxtrot.
Great. And now that we have some time, let's program the flight plan so it does the automatic transition.
Oops. I always do that.
Approach to Saratoga 95, 9 Mike, 1,600 climb.
Saratoga 95, 9 Mike, Austin departure.
So we do,
You can put Eagle Lake on the en route.
okay, and it was
ELA.
ELA.
Correct.
CBM 0 Tango Whiskey, contact approach
Destination was
125.32, good day.
KGLS.
Good day.
Yep. Good.
Okay.
Hey, Bears out 717 out of 13,000 descending on the Willis 6 arrival with Romeo.
Great.
Southwest 717, Austin approach, good day, expect runway 36 left.
That was bold of Austin to be calling you.
That was,
He just said, clear to Eagle Lake, bye. And then all of a sudden, yeah, so it's just a method of them keeping us on the outskirts of the Bravo.
I gotcha.
516 Tango Charlie, contact approach 118.15, good day.
It's tough to get, I'll put these on after we get out of the clouds.
Yeah.
It's tough to get Bravo experience, huh?
Contact Houston Center 132.
They really don't want us there.
Yeah.
Although, a couple days ago, a student, as our last
78 Houston Center 132.
as our last hurrah,
3215, we'll see you at 378.
he and I flew to the American training base in Dallas, Fort Worth.
125.32, good day.
So we got to land there.
Nice. DFW, did you say?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Huge airport,
Oh, yeah.
incredibly busy.
Love to land there. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, and him and I, this is one of the times where I really leaned back on him and relied on him to do all the taxiing and all the readbacks, and I was just kind of furiously writing stuff down.
Yeah, the taxiing, on the other hand, would be very tricky, to say the least.
It was, and the problem is that it ran late, so, what's it called? I don't know, it was dark, we had to look around, and his radio started crapping out. It was his own airplane, so his radio started crapping out at some point.
Wow.
So we were trying to go with a broken radio through Dallas, Fort Worth.
Austin approach, Skylane 96749er.
Skylane 96749er, Austin approach.
96749ers, 4 miles from the field for a full stop at Austin, currently at 3,500 foot.
Skylane 749er, roger, expect runway 36.
Looks like we're going to actually get a bit of actual here.
We'll listen out to Romeo and we'll do 36 right for 749er.
Saratoga 9 Mike, VFR climb at your discretion now.
VFR climb at your discretion, 9 Mike.
Austin, approach Beechjet 520 Tango Mike, descending out of 14.7 on the CZ6, we have Romeo.
Beechjet 520 Tango Mike, Austin approach, plan runway 36 right.
36 right, 520 Tango Mike.
Well, that wasn't much.
057 Austin departure up.
Oh, here comes another.
Yeah.
Austin approach edge 39, descending out of 180 on the Willie arrival with information, Romeo.
So it is 39 Austin approach, plan runway 36 right.
36 right edge. Okay.
Taylor coming up off our left wing.
Oh yeah, sure enough, right over there.
Oh yeah, there it is. Did it?
057, 3,500 off Austin, climb 4,010 on heading.
Troy 057 Austin departure radar contact, turn right, direct Alexi.
Right, direct Alexi, Troy 057.
Troy 057, climb and maintain 5.
I won't get you.
4,000.
Right, just want to give you more options.
Southwest 717, contact approach 125.32, good day.
12532, Tower 717, took care.
Global 80 Charlie, traffic 12 o'clock, 5 miles eastbound is a have one, twin otter, leveling at 5,000.
We're looking 80 Charlie.
Troy 057, traffic 10 o'clock.
Let's take a second to run the cruise checklist.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Yeah, oh great.
Right as you were,
time.
right before you did that, I was like, we're going a little fast, so.
Yeah. Yeah, the cloud really, I think that's what triggered us both, is that the cloud jostled us and we were like, oh right.
Global 80 Charlie, contact approach 125.32, good day.
2532, 80 Charlie.
Let's go ahead and put these on.
Alrighty.
Troy 057, climb and maintain 12,000.
All right, 12,000 for 057.
00 Mike Foxtrot, climb and maintain 7,000.
Climb and maintain 7,000, 50 Mike Foxtrot.
Approach command 646, Mike, checking in 1,000 for 3,000, 040 on the heading.
646 Mike, Austin departure, ident, Austin altimeter 3003.
Then 3003, Mike.
And 6 Mike, you're at contact just north of executive at 1,200, climb and maintain 4,000.
Maintain 4,000, Mike. Approach 196 here, Charlie, leveling at 11,000. We have Romeo.
196 here, Charlie, Austin approach, plan runway 36 right, fly heading 270, descend and maintain 8,000.
Okay, 270 and 8,000. 196 here.
.12 Whiskey, contact executive tower 120.3, good day.
All right, going over to tower. Have a good one, 12 Whiskey.
Stands at 6 Mike, turn right heading 090.
090, 6 Mike.
Airlane 749er, fly heading 180 for sequence.
180 for 749er.
So you said we're going to request the ILS and then circle to land?
The VOR.
Oh, I'm
For Galveston, it's going to be the VOR. Sugar Land, we're going to try to do the ILS.
Okay.
And then back at Georgetown, we'll get our GPS in.
Okay. Go ahead and look at that.
Austin departure, 7 single X-ray, 1 minute for jumpers.
Detroit aircraft parachute jumping over Lexington, 10,000. Troy 057, contact Houston Center 132.15, good day.
3215 here, Troy 050.
Jet Edge 39, contact approach 125.32, good day.
2532, Edge 39.
South 2270, good afternoon, 2400 from 4,000.
South 2270, Austin departure. You ready to contact the UN 010 heading?
We are.
That was 2270, clock 2000.
12000, 010 heading southwest.
So when you do the VOR, that's practically right over the airport. So then we're going to have to do a parallel entry, right? And then head back.
Tango Mike, contact approach 125.32.
Where are you looking at?
2532, have a good day, 0 Tango Mike.
So given that we're coming in from the northeast, I'd ask for vectors.
Oh,
that way
okay.
we just join in.
Nice.
And we can just skip the procedure turn. And then afterwards, we'll most likely end up circling. So we'll do left traffic for 36. Actually ends up really nicely. The only weird thing I saw about this approach is that there's a NOTAM that says that our circling minimums are 520 instead of 460 on this.
Okay.
So keep that in mind whenever you plug that in.
2270, turn right, direct Alexi.
Right turn on Alexi, Southwest 2270.
Bonanza 6 Mike, clear direct Rockport.
Oh, a lot of clouds.
Yeah.
Austin departure, 7 Tango X-ray, jumpers away.
7 Tango X-ray, thank you. King Air 6 here, Charlie, descend maintain 6,000.
Leaving 8 down to 6,000, 196 here, Charlie.
Approach Challenger 618, Romeo, information Romeo, direct Willie and descend via the Willie's arrival.
Challenger 618, Romeo, Austin approach, thank you. Expect runway 36 right.
Expect 36 right from Romeo.
Scaling 7 Tango X-ray, radar service terminated, frigate change approved.
Was that 7 Tango X-ray?
7 Tango X-ray, affirmative, radar service terminate, frequency change approved.
Frequency approved, 7 Tango X-ray, thank you.
Southwest 2270, climb and maintain flight level 230.
230, Southwest 2270.
Southwest 4968 at a 17.5 descending via the Susie landing North Romeo.
Southwest 4968, Austin approach, plan renee 36 left.
It's just 20 feet difference.
Southwest 4968.
Yep. Yeah.
Not bad.
On the way there, we should also, while we're passing, get the weather for Sugar Land, just to get a better idea as to what runway they're using.
Okay.
King Air 60 Charlie, flight heading 260.
Said Sugar Land was what, ICAO again?
260 and down to 4,000.
Yeah, it's
ELA,
Sierra,
yeah.
Sierra Golf Romeo. ELA is the Eagle Lake.
Oh, okay. That's where we're flying to. And you're saying, so when we're at Eagle Lake, maybe pick up Sugar Land?
Yeah, so when we get close to Sugar Land, just to see what runway they're using to see if our plan is going to come to fruition.
Bonanza 6 Mike, climb and maintain 5,000.
5,000, 6 Mike.
What level do you think these clouds are at?
The tops, what are we at, 7,000 right now? The tops seem to be at 4,500 and the bottoms, I bet you they're somewhere around 3,700.
Southwest 2270, contact Houston Center on 13.
Be nice to drop to 5 and get in them.
2270.
There was a moment there they had us all in them. That was pretty cool. I guess this cloud surfing is nice too.
King Air 60 Charlie, contact approach on 125.32, good day.
12532, 196 Charlie, good day. Austin approach, Sky 956 with you for flight following to 5 Charlie 1.
19956 Austin approach, verify your altitude is 8,400, the Austin altimeter 3003.
8,400 going up to 8,500, 3003. Austin departure, stationary 114 Tango X-ray.
Stationary 114 Tango X-ray, Austin departure, your radar contact, verify altitude 1,600.
1,600 for 114 Tango X-ray.
4 Tango X-ray, thank you. Challenger 8 Romeo, reduce speed to 210 and then descend and maintain 6,000.
Alright, reduce to 210 and then descend to 6,000, Romeo.
November 905, 9er Mike, contact Houston approach, 134.3, good day.
134.3, have a good day, 9er Mike.
Heading 170.
170 for 749er.
Austin approach, pipeline 21 request.
Was that pipeline 21 call request?
Pipeline 21.
You must be flying VFR on top, huh?
Approach citation 458 Romeo Mike got a
Looks like it, doesn't it?
descending via the
Yeah.
Suzy 6.
I guess it wouldn't be that hard,
Climber a 36
considering
Spec 36 righty.
there's a couple of holes you could have poked out of.
Yeah, a couple. Yeah, dive bomb through them.
Yeah. All been there.
There was once I was flying to Waco with my son's friends.
Challenger 8 Romeo
Yeah.
Romeo.
I tried to get up in a hole and it just wasn't going to do it. I'm like, we're staying below these clouds. Kind of glad I didn't push it and try to get up.
Yeah. It also, it's
Pipeline 21, rate of contact 25
it's
miles.
deceptive how much power you need to actually make that hole. So it's a good experience to have just because it gets you better at kind of gauging like, oh, that's how much gap I need between clouds to actually poke through them.
Right.
Like,
Yeah, dive bombing through them's easier, but definitely trying to get up
Oh,
through
yeah.
'em is very difficult.
Yeah, because dive bombing, if you really wanted to, you could stick the heck out of this thing. But climbing, when you have it at 100% power, that's all she's got.
2532, Romeo, good day.
.114 Tango X-ray, turn right heading 060 for traffic, and you can climb VFR at your discretion.
060, climbing discretion, 4 Tango X-ray.
Bonanza 646 Mike, contact approach 118.15, good day.
18.15, thanks for your help, Mike.
Austin approach, good afternoon, Railjet 452, descending via Willis 6 with Romeo.
Railjet 452, Austin approach, expect runway 36 right, information Sierra just came current.
Expect 36 right, and we're gonna get Sierra Railjet 452.
Attention all aircraft, information Sierra is current, wind 08005, altimeter 3003.
Should I go to 3003?
Departure JetBlue 820, switch you to 2.1 for 4,000.
Yeah.
JetBlue 820, Austin departure, your radar contact, turn right, heading 090.
090, JetBlue 820.
Especially since I believe
Good afternoon, Austin 535 Romeo Alpha.
I believe he said that was for all aircraft.
Yeah, I thought he did too.
535 Romeo Alpha, Austin approach, good afternoon, Austin altimeter 3003.
30-3, 535 Romeo Alpha.
So that means anyone he's talking to, you guys should adjust it, right?
It does. And then
114 Tango X-ray, you can, reaching VFR 4000, you can proceed on course to Mesquite.
4,000, proceed on course.
sometimes he'll give out, especially if they're like centers, like Houston Center, and they're covering a wide area, they'll tell you specifically what airport it's over. So you can just grab whichever one's closest to you.
Cirrus 50 Mike Foxtrot, contact Houston approach 124.22, good day.
124.22, have a good day, 50 Mike Foxtrot.
Foxtrot 26, traffic going to be out of your turn 11 o'clock and 4 miles northeastbound, 2,700. Foxtrot 26, tell you what, flight heading 220. Roger.
Houston Center, Cirrus November 50 Mike Foxtrot with you at 7,000.
Air 50 Mike Foxtrot, Houston approach, altimeter 3003. Foxtrot 26, climb and maintain 8,000, clear direct Boston. Air 484 Alpha Golf, descend and maintain 2,000.
we're going on the coast, I want to make sure this thing stays recording.
That's actually a really
It's going to be a pretty approach.
Oh yeah. Especially because we'll be facing 140. We'll be looking right at the coast.
Nice.
To the ocean.
Foxtrot 26, contact Houston Center 128.07. 484 Alpha Golf, when I report the field site, 1 o'clock and 6 miles. 484 Alpha Golf, cleared visual first runway 17, set up for a 5 mile straight in, contact tower 118.5.
Good afternoon, Houston approach, bearing 858 Lima Alpha 9.5.
858 Lima Alpha, Houston approach, good afternoon. Maintain VFR at or below 7,500. Altimeter is 3003.
3003, VFR at or below 7.5, 8 Lima Alpha, HUD down.
Yeah, it's going to be a tease not to dip our feet in the water, though.
Are you a big fan of the ocean? Big fan of the beach?
Yeah, I like to get up to the beach every once in a while. Just like flying, it's good for the soul.
Oh yeah, that's the best way of putting it, yeah.
But just seeing it is going to be nice too, I mean.
Oh yeah.
Have you ever flown to North Padre Island?
North Padre. That's
Troy 057, Houston approach, good afternoon. Descend and maintain
that would be
3003.
Mustang Island Airport?
yeah. Mustang Beach, Port Aransas, San Jose, somewhere around here.
Yeah. That right there. So you've landed there?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Mustang Beach, it's a nice airport. They're always parachuting or flying drones out there, so you just got to be careful of that.
Okay.
But it's a really nice airport.
Yeah, I'd love to fly down there sometime.
Hotel Houston approach, altimeter 3003.
Thinking about renting a plane sometime and just taking the wife to the beach overnight. So I'd rent it. And as long as you fly for at least 2 hours per day, right? Is that the minimum?
I think it's 3, but that's negotiable. You could always just call the front desk and tell them.
Okay.
They typically have no problem if you put 2 or something on them.
Well, it'd probably be more than 2 anyway down there.
True.
But it'd be like an overnight trip, like fly down there, hang out at the beach during the day, and fly back the next day.
450 Alpha Alpha, contact Houston approach, 123.8, 23.8.
That'd be a good one. Got an Airbnb down there.
Have a good day.
Or just like a hotel.
Right. Something like that.
Something right there.
All right, Tango Whiskey, Houston approach, good afternoon, descend and maintain 7,000. 8 Tango Whiskey, altimeter 3003.
One day, maybe when I'm working on my commercial, I'd love to fly to Flagstaff.
Flagstaff, where's that at?
Arizona.
Well, commercial does involve a whole lot of cross-country trips, both day and night.
Right, exactly. So I was thinking, well, I wouldn't want to do Arizona at night just because of the CT control flight into terrain, you know.
Approach 127.22.
I mean, I'm sure I'll be well trained for that, but so how much night flying do I have to do for commercial?
I believe the 2 clauses of night flying are that you have to do a 200 nautical mile cross country at night, And you also have to do 10 takeoffs and landings at night at an airport with an operating control tower.
Okay.
Let me give you the full... Let's see.
And that's with an instructor or by yourself?
Let's see, 10 hours of solo flight time in a single engine airplane
5334.
that consists of one cross-country flight of no less than 300 nautical miles.
057, contact Houston approach, 1 mile minor, 0.7, 19.7.
All at night?
Yeah. So, let me read this total. So with an instructor, you have to do a 2-hour night cross-country of 100 miles or more. And by yourself, you have to do a 300-mile cross-country at nighttime. And on top of that, you need 5 hours of night VFR conditions with 10 takeoffs and 10 landings at an operating control tower airport. So yeah, with an instructor, you still have to do a night cross country with an instructor, but that was only 100. The 300 one, that's on you.
Wow.
Yeah.
300 round trip.
Let me double check.
56717, Roger. You looking? Roger, you expect a visual approach here in a minute.
Yeah, no less than 300 miles total distance with landings at 3 points, one of which must be a straight line distance of at least 250 nautical miles.
Wow.
Yeah, so it has to be 250 nautical miles away from your home base.
Jeez, so it's definitely more than 300.
Yeah.
That's going to be a long flight.
Oh yeah. The only way around it, it says at the end, however, this requirement is being met in Hawaii. The longest segment need only have a straight line distance of 150 nautical miles.
So, when you did yours, what kind of plane did you do it in?
I did mine in a Seminole, in a multi-engine.
Okay, because faster the better.
Yeah, now that you're mentioning it, yeah, because the night one doesn't have an hour requirement, it just has a distance requirement. So you can get in that 22, 300 nautical miles in that thing is...
56717, clear visual.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe like an hour and a half each way, so it's a 3-hour day.
Once they fix the 22, I guess.
Yeah, that's gonna be in the future.
You get rated on that? How much time do you think it takes to get rated in that?
If I remember correctly, the transition course for just the airframe and power plant is only 2 lessons, so it's going to take about maybe 3-4 hours of flying.
Okay.
It's just going to be... It's just 4 hours of the instructor saying, pull the power back, pull the power back.
Alright.
It's got a little more kick than this.
Yeah, I watched a guy who's got a 22 turbo, and he like counts it out, 1 1000, 2 1000, as he's adding power.
Yeah, especially when you have your own. From what I understand, if you just jam the throttle all the way forward really quickly, it could lead to cracked cylinders.
Wow.
Yeah, so you will... That's actually a really good idea if you give it like a nice 3 or 4 count.
That's kind of why I'm just training myself. I don't always like jack it all in on takeoffs. I just kind of roll it in.
Yeah.
Trying to get used to that anyway.
100%, yeah.
They say it's not good for the airplane anyway to just jack it all in at once.
Yeah, no, it definitely isn't.
Got weather, let me this.
B50 at 3. Visibility 10. Sky condition scattered layer at 4,300. Temperature 29er, dew point 18, altimeter 3002. ILS runway 35 approach in use. Bird advisory is in effect. Notice to airmen there's a crane operating 1 mile east of the airport. Surface
cool, ILS 32, right?
Yep. And that's Sugar Land. That's perfect.
What we wanted.
Yep. It sounds like we're going to be able to get all 3.
So I was reviewing what we did when I came in high. Were we on the RNAV or were we on the...
At Skylark, we were on the localizer.
Okay, so the localizer was not LPV, so it didn't have vertical guidance, right? But this has AWOS?
So let's back this up.
That's what I'm trying to figure out, because I'm confused at... Like, I know I didn't hit the approach on it, but I wasn't sure if the system would still bring us down based on what I saw on the chart.
Right. So we haven't done a whole lot of localizers. They're not very common. But when you talked about WAS, WAS is solely for GPS approaches and nothing else. Things like localizers and ILS, they don't run off the GPS at all. They're completely independent of it. They depend on your little navigation antennas. So if an approach is an ILS, that means it's going to give you navigation left and right, and it's also going to give you navigation up and down.
Look at your flight plan. I just want to verify you're headed to Galveston first.
Sure. Yes, we're headed to Galveston first, 50 Mike Foxtrot.
Mike Foxtrot, pleasure Galveston.
Clear to Galveston, 50 Mike Foxtrot. So go to Galveston right now?
Yep, we can skip Eagle Lake.
Air 3187 Yankee, what altitude are you climbing to?
Yeah, so whenever something like in Temple or like in Galveston offers you an ILS, that means you're going to have vertical guidance. Now the approach into Killeen, it's just a localizer.
Right, so it wouldn't have brought us down, right?
No. So whenever you have a localizer, it's just like flying a VOR. You just want to pay really close attention as to where you are and what altitude you're supposed to be at.
Okay, yeah, I got you. I was still at 31 when we hit the LOM, right?
Yep. And I can't remember the specifics of the time we went in. They might have been bringing you in high, but the second you hear that word clear, that's when you want to start descending. The earlier, the better.
Okay. Yeah, I was trying to figure out what I did wrong there, that's all. So it was just basically the altitude. I didn't bring it down soon enough.
Getting flashbacks to it now. If I remember correctly, you still managed to get it down and do a touch and go.
Yeah, we did.
It was a steep.
Go ahead and switch. So when the weather comes in, we'll grab it. Well, we're going to fly through part of the Bravo.
Yeah, we're going to go right over Arcola.
That's cool. So we're flying IFR.
Yep.
Since we're IFR, he does not have to clear us into the Bravo, right?
Nope.
Okay.
If he navigates you through it, the clearance is applied.
Okay, cool. It's VFR. You do not enter that shell.
Mike Foxtrot, contact Houston approach 123.8, 23.8. 50 Mike Foxtrot, 50 Mike Foxtrot, contact Houston approach 123.8.
123.8, 50 Mike Foxtrot. Have a good day.
People,
6 Alpha Mike, contact
people have no patience today.
128.07. Okay.
Houston approach, 50 Mike Foxtrot with you at 7,000.
50 Mike Foxtrot, Houston approach, thank you. Advise you have the weather information. And unless you have another request, you can expect a visual approach runway 14 Galveston.
50 Mike Foxtrot, we'll have to do the VOR 14 and then circle the land 35.
Number 0 Mike Foxtrot, I'll show it on request.
Cool. And I said 35, I meant 36. Oh, well.
5,000 with Lima at Sugar Land.
Full flight 311, Houston approach. You can proceed to hello, visual approach runway 35 at Sugar Land.
Direct hello, full flight 311.
Houston. Number 0 Mike Foxtrot, I'll show it on request.
Houston.
Number 50 Mike Foxtrot, Houston approach, thank you. Advise you have the weather information. And unless you have another request, you can expect a visual approach runway 14 Galveston.
Oh, I say 14 Galveston? Oh, yeah. Shoot. Man, I'm over here. I'm circling.
If it's 14, we could do the ILS, right?
If it's 14, the VOR. Because at Sugar Land, we're going to be doing the ILS. So we're kind of locked into it so we can get all three.
Oh, that's right.
220, 6 Hangar.
Let's get the weather at Galveston.
It's not coming in yet.
Oh, right. There's still quite a bit.
Bravo.
was so committed to the plan we had that I completely missed that little segment.
I know, it's like, it was clearing us for 1-4, so.
Yeah. Well, once he gets the weather, we'll chime back, and we'll say we'll just do the straight in for 1-4.
Yeah, we'll go
the VOR straight in?
500.
Yeah, the VOR straight in, yeah. If we don't have to circle, we won't. That was mostly as a...
VFR climbed 8,500 approved. Report 1 minute prior to jumpers away, clearing the Bravo airspace.
Going to the Bravo, 1 minute prior to jump, man. X-ray, maintaining VFR.
Thanks.
Houston, 584 Echo Bravo.
Alright, I got the right weather programmed in. We're just too far out.
Echo Bravo, go.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to change.
Yeah, we're still 85 miles out.
3 at West Houston.
I'm sorry, you said you're going to do what?
We're going to change runways. We're going to use runway 33 at West Houston.
Okay, just maintain VFR. Thank you. Mary Lima Alpha, maintain 2,500. Traffic's going to be departing off of, just maintain 3,000 right there. Traffic's going to be departing off of Houston Executive.
Lima Alpha, hold 3,000. I have departing traffic inside.
Thank you. It'll be a Hawker jet.
Lima Alpha, I think you'll outrun me today.
Departure 266 Juliet, Whiskey 1000, 2000.
Number 266 Juliet Whiskey, Houston approach, ident, and maintain 2,000.
There you go, stop at 2006 Juliet Whiskey.
Number 6 Juliet Whiskey, radar contact, and just maintain 2,000. Let me figure out how we're going to do it.
2000 will do it.
Approach 8 Lima Alpha, I can just throw a right 360 and let him get in front of me. And Houston departure TBM 940 Sierra Bravo's off of West Houston at 1200.
And number 8 Lima Alpha, you have the Hawker jet off your left hand side?
Affirmative, and he's overtaking. Houston clearance Eclipse 214, make sure.
Nice plane, TBM.
R2 Scottsdale clearance, please.
And number 8 Lima Alpha, that traffic will climb to your altitude. Maintain visual separation.
Maintain visual separation, 8 Lima Alpha, descent cleared.
Number 6 Juliet Whiskey, climb and maintain 5,000. Traffic off to your right, the Baron, he has you in sight, maintaining visual separation. Climb, maintain 5,000.
5,000, 6 Juliet Whiskey.
Number 940 Sierra Bravo, Houston approach, ident, climb, maintain 5,000.
Ident 5,000, Sierra Bravo.
Number 6 Juliet Whiskey, go ahead and climb up to 5,000. He's looking for you, and you can connect departure 12667.
2667, 5,000, 6 Juliet Whiskey.
4 flight 311, descend and maintain 3,000, direct hello.
Down to 3,000, direct follow, 4 flight 311.
Number 6 Tango X-ray, proceed direct box.
Direct box, 6 Tango X-ray.
Number 0 Mike Foxtrot, descend and maintain 5,000.
Send and maintain 5,000, 50 Mike Foxtrot.
Number 0 Sierra Bravo, ident for me, I want to verify you're leaving 2,600.
2,600, Sierra Bravo.
Number 0 Sierra Bravo, your radar contact, connect departure 12667. Check in with your heading.
2667, Sierra Bravo. And approach Baron 8 Lima Alpha, Hawker is above me, and I have lane inside. You go and cancel VFR flight following.
8 Lima Alpha, radar service terminated, squawk 1200. You have a good day.
Should help. You have a good day as well. 8 Lima Alpha.
See you, buddy.
Approach 8 Tango Whiskey, Whiskey out of 6,000 for 5,000.
NMA Tango Whiskey, Houston approach, thank you. Turn 10 degrees left, center maintain 3,000. Expect the visual approach runway 18 at Houston Executive.
10 left down to 3,000, 8 Tango Whiskey.
NMA Tango Whiskey, you have the weather?
I have the weather, 8 Tango Whiskey.
Thanks. Number 0 Mike Foxtrot, sliding 125, vectors for the VOR 14, circle at Galveston.
Fly 125, circle 14, 50 Mike Foxtrot.
And number 4 Echo Bravo, advise you have West Houston inside.
84 Echo Bravo, roger. And 84 Echo Bravo has the airport.
Number 84 Echo Bravo, I show one target in the pattern at 1,000 feet. Your radar serves the terminator, squawk 1200. Good day.
Thank you for your help.
Thank you.
He's trying to take us out of the Bravo now.
Houston Center,
Yeah, sure is.
13215.
3215, direct box, extender sir.
Let me know when you have the weather information you're going to be using, number 0 Mike Foxtrot.
We'll let you know once we pick up the weather, 50 Mike Foxtrot.
4 flight 311, it's going to maintain 2000.
Also, it sounds like he's already vectoring us to the final. Let's go ahead and load the approach itself.
Departure 450 Alpha, descending 3000, maintain VFR.
And number 450 Alpha, it's going to maintain 3000 VFR.
3000 VFR, 450 Alpha.
Number 8 Tango Whiskey.
Loaded or activated?
We can activate it, actually.
Tango Whiskey.
Number 8 Tango Whiskey can continue down to 2000, report the airport.
2000 will report, 8 Tango Whiskey.
I'm going to go back to the home page for a second to zoom out. Oh, he is vectoring us around the Bravo. Well then.
Taking these off now.
Yeah.
Some actual.
Flight 311, traffic off to your right. Say 1:30 to 2 o'clock now for 3 miles. He's northbound 2,500 type aircraft unknown. Give me a good rate down to 2.
Roger that. Looking for him, and we'll give you a good rate down to 2 for Flight 311.
Thank you.
8 Tango Whiskey has the airport.
Red Tango Whiskey, join the final there at Delray. You're cleared. Visual approach 21A.
We'll join the final at Delray, clear for the visual, 8 Tango Whiskey.
Houston approach, TBM 709 Mike with you 7000, have Oscar at exact.
TBM 709 Mike approach, thank you. Descend and maintain 3000, expect the visual approach 21A.
3000 will expect a visual for 18, not a Mike.
Thanks.
Departure Jet 308, leveling 2000, 020 on the heading.
Jet 308, Houston departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 5000.
Maintain 5000, Jet 308.
Jet 308, connect approach now 126.67.
2667, 308.
Number 214 Max Sierra, are you with me?
Affirmative, we're just over 2,000 feet.
Okay, go westbound like the departure, 270 and 2, right?
70 and 2 on our way, from Mike Sierra.
Yeah, when you get that release, I need you to come off the runway and get to that heading to miss other guys. Looks like you're southbound more. Number 4 Mike Sierra, approach IDEN, sliding 300.
Yeah, he's stressing out, huh?
Mike Sierra.
Yep. He's not happy.
11 has Sugar Land in sight.
4 Flight 311, join the final hello, cleared visual approach runway 35, and you can connect tower 11865, traffic behind you, no factor.
All right, join the final at hello for 35 and go to tower 4 Flight 311. Good day, sir.
Ready, Tango Whiskey, keep your speed up till the final approach fix. Aircraft's going to be behind you. They can't get in until you get there. Go ahead and make it at least 180 or greater till the final approach
Like
fix.
that. I know he's 1500 below, so.
Okay, number 4 Mike Sierra, your radar contact, climb and maintain 5000, and contact approach on 12667.
5000, 12667, Mike Sierra, so long.
Thank you. Number 9 Mike, reduce speed to 180 knots. We got to let Lance ahead of you about 7 miles get in there. We can't get you in there till he cancels.
Reduce speed to 180 knots, not a Mike.
It's got to be a tough job being an air traffic controller when people don't listen to you.
Yeah.
Especially when it gets busy and there's a lot of aircraft.
Yeah, he seems to be juggling two stressful situations. I got one guy that didn't turn in time and the other guy that's taking a sweet time on the final.
Yeah, I would never want to be an air traffic controller.
I'd consider it.
It's just not for me.
If I had...
And number 9, Mike, flying 100 just for the spacing and sequence.
Heading 100.
Very challenging job.
It
sounds incredibly challenging, yeah.
But you must go home with like a headache every night.
It wouldn't be my first choice, but if I had some type of problem with my medical, I think that'd be my best chance to pivot into something else.
And number 90912 Romeo, Houston approach, Humble altimeter 3002.
Started
to come in. Weather information for Sugar Land.
It's 13 Romeo, Wilco. Tango Whiskey will cancel.
Number 8 Tango Whiskey, they got a tower. Tower's open now, 12667, 12697, I'm sorry, 2697. Checking with them.
Altimeter 3004.
X-ray, one-way approach,
altitude 1,000.
1 minute to jumpers over the Waller Skydive Airport from 8,500, use caution.
Automated weather observation.
Number 0 Alpha, maintain your present altitude to join the approach course.
Wind 10.
Maintain present altitude, join the approach course.
Visibility 10.
And number 0 Mike Foxtrot, can you go down to 3,000 or I can just turn you 10 degrees right if you want to stay where you are.
2.
Oh, we'll go 10 degrees right, 50 Mike Foxtrot.
Thank you, 10 right.
1,500.
Departure plastic side lane 1 west of Houston. 800.
Weather observation.
Number 650 Lima, Houston approach, IDEN.
10-0 William.
0. Sky condition clear. Temperature 2.
Number 650 Lima, radar contact south to the West Houston Airport, climbing maintain 5,000.
3004. For marks. Density altitude 1,500.
Mike, you did have the weather information for
Galveston Shoals Field. Automated weather observation 1852. Wind 100 at 07. Visibility
at what?
100 at 07.
Sky condition clear. Temperature 29 Celsius. Dew point 22 Celsius. Altimeter 3004. For marks. Density altitude 1,500. Galveston Shoals Field. Automated weather observation.
So they don't give us an information?
Mike, join the final there. Head
surprisingly not.
It's
weird because it's towered, right?
Yeah, I know, not a whole lot of them. So yeah, it's not an ADAS, it's just an ASOS AWOS.
Houston approach, Command 2901 to Romeo. We have weather at Sugar Land.
Number 12 Romeo, thank you, sir.
Houston approach, Cirrus November 50 Mike Foxtrot. We have weather in Galveston.
Number 50 Mike Foxtrot, thank you, sir.
Houston approach 0713 Tango Alpha.
Number 3 Tango Alpha, go ahead.
I just want to confirm that I'm on the right frequency. I'm 15 miles north or west of Huntsville and go back to VFR flight following.
Yeah, I really didn't want to go down to 3,000. I know there's a lot of towers down this way.
Are you on a VFR code?
VFR, yeah.
Yeah, if you're 15 miles of Huntsville, you should be on 134.8. You should be on Houston Center.
34.8, that. Thank you.
Yeah, buddy.
Houston approach, Cirrus 50 Mike Foxtrot.
Number 0 Mike Foxtrot, go ahead.
It's not too late. We'd like to switch that VOR to a VOR straight in for 14. We'll do a touch and go and then proceed to Sugar Land. Planning to do the ILS 35 there.
Yeah, that's a lot of information. I'm just going to show the other controller you want that approach in the Galveston. Once I get you over to him, let him know all the additional.
Will do. Thank you. 50 Mike Fox.
So we have another Houston approach before we get there, I take it.
Yeah, sounds like it. Yeah, he's just kind of trying to get the information.
Number 9 Mike, contact tower 12697. Thank you, sir.
12697. Thanks for help, 9 Mike.
Houston departure, DC Sector Bravo Romeo Hotel Alpha, heading 270 on 3000.
X-ray Bravo Romeo Hotel Alpha, Houston departure, radar contact, maintain VFR.
Maintain VFR X-ray Bravo Romeo Hotel Alpha.
Number 0 Alpha Alpha, you can descend at your discretion, maintain VFR. Number 450 Alpha Alpha, maintain VFR.
Maintain VFR 450 Alpha Alpha.
And I'll terminate you here in a little bit once you get inbound.
Affirm 450 Alpha Alpha.
Still a ways out, but I'll go ahead and brief this.
Sure. X-ray frequency change request.
So we've got
X-ray radar service terminated. You can squawk stand by.
vectors to final programmed in. Got the weather. Talking to Houston right now, but we'll talk to another Houston.
Skyhawk 214 Yankee with a request.
Hours
214 Yankee, go ahead.
120575.
Southwest of Sugar Land 2700. We'd like to do practice ILS 35 to Sugar Land. We have Lima, full stop.
We're going to vector somewhere, hopefully behind Zelda. We're going to descend down to 1600 at Zelta.
5331, 214 Yankee.
And we're going.
Mike Foxtrot, I'm going to start you down now. Descend and maintain 3000.
Descend and maintain 3000. 50 Mike Foxtrot.
Number 0 Lima Lima, proceed to Rex Cuba.
Struck group, 0 Lima Lima.
Number 0 Alpha Alpha, maintain VFR at or below 2500.
At or below 2500, Archer 450 Alpha Alpha.
X-ray Bravo Romeo Hotel Alpha, fly heading 250.
250, X-ray Bravo Romeo Hotel Alpha.
Number 0 Alpha Alpha, traffic is going to be above you at 3000. Keep it going down. Your radar service is terminated.
So when we're on the
Squawk VFR,
glide slope of about 2.98 degrees down to,
thank you, see you, buddy.
We're going to descend down to 520 feet.
Yeah, I'm working on
it. Since we're going straight in, we can go the 460, right?
Yeah.
So
Let's hold it at 520
up
up until we get confirmation as to what we're doing here.
Bravo airspace. Via heading of 100, vectors for the ILS runway 35.
Yeah, we do straight in, we can do 460.
Okay. If we don't see the airport for whatever reason, we're going to go mist if the mist...
Descend maintain 2000 VFR, 214 Yankee.
Number 0 Lima Lima, climb and maintain 10,000.
10,000, thank you, 0 Lima.
Mist descent.
Number 0 Mike Foxtrot, turn 10 degrees left.
10 degrees left, 50 Mike Foxtrot. At Zudu, we'll go mist if we don't see the runway. Assuming we're flying straight in. We'll climb to 1200, and a light right climbing turn to 3000 on a heading of 284, outbound to the VUH, VOR.
Romeo Hotel Alpha, connect approach now 13305. Let them know your heading and your altitude.
133.13305
to Delve.
Heading and altitude, extra Bravo Romeo Hotel.
D221, I don't know what that means. Which one? D221.
Ah, D22.1. So it's saying
that
go
22 miles or?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Distance 22.1 miles.
From the VOR.
From the VOR, yeah. But for us, it doesn't really matter because that's the same thing as Delve intersection. So the GPS will know where Delve is.
Okay. And none of the notes apply to us.
And number 41 Yankee, fly heading 085.
085, 214 Yankee.
Put these back on. Just
and number 1 Romeo, we'll get you low once you get on this other side of Houston Executive. Number 0 Mike Foxtrot, checking with the heading approach is 13445. See you, buddy.
13445, checking with the heading. 50 Mike Fox.
Thank you, and let them know that request you have. Besides, after that, I think you said a VOR 14, or maybe I think you changed it.
Yeah, we'll let them know about the VOR 14, 50 Mike Fox.
Cactus 1, roger.
Check in with the heading, right?
Check in with the heading for first.
Call sign.
November 843 Tango Charlie, request flight following Kilo Victor Bravo Tango at 9,500 feet.
Okay, just verify the call sign 843, and what was the last two?
843 Tango Charlie.
Tango Charlie, and what's your destination?
Kilo Victor Bravo Tango.
Victor Bravo Tango, what's the type aircraft, and 9500, is that correct?
Skyline 843 Tango Charlie, 9500 affirmative.
Randy 50, turn left heading 200, intercept the low quadrant traffic off your left side, about a half a mile northbound, so it gets 1,400.
Houston approach, Cirrus November 50 Mike Foxtrot, with you heading 1270.
Stand by. In November 4843 Tango Charlie, squawk 2444 ident.
2444 ident, 3 Tango Charlie.
Departure NASA 2, 2000.
NASA 2 Houston departure with our contact, maintain 2000, understanding another ILS.
Yes, sir. 2 more ILSs, NASA 2.
Hey, Randy 50, you're 4 miles from Traps, maintain 2000, so stash on the localizer, cleared ILS, runway 17, right approach. November 3 Tango Charlie, radar contact, about 10 miles north of Ellington Airport. What's your altitude?
Altitude 1,600, requesting 9,500, 3 Tango Charlie.
3 Tango Charlie, at or below 2000, what's the on-course heading to Victor Bravo Tango?
004 is on-course heading, 3 Tango Charlie.
November 3 Tango Charlie, we're going to turn you to the east, fly heading 080 for now, VFR at or below 2000, turn to Bravo.
One more time on the direction, 3 Tango Charlie.
3 Tango Charlie, right turn 080, VFR at or below 2000 for intercontinental traffic.
Right turn 080, at or below 2000, 3 Tango Charlie.
NASA 2, turn left heading 360.
Left 360 on S2.
9050, contact Ellington Tower 126.05.
Sorry, call him again.
Yeah, let's try it again.
Houston approach, Cirrus November 50 Mike Foxtrot, heading 126.
November 50 Mike Foxtrot, Houston approach, Houston altimeter 3001. Verify you have the weather at Galveston. What's your approach request?
3001, we do have the weather. We'd like to do the straight in VOR for 14.
Okay, November 0 Mike Foxtrot, roger, expect vectors for the VOR, fly heading 070, maintain 3000.
0 what?
070.
070, maintain 3000, 50 Mike Foxtrot.
Cactus 1, descend and maintain 6000. November 9 Tango Golf, again, I have traffic just off your left side, same direction as a Bonanza at 3000.
Have side.
November 9 Tango Golf, you're clearing up Bravo airspace, flighting 260.
Bravo 260, thanks, Niner Tango Golf.
November 3 Tango Charlie, VFR at or below 2000, contact approach 134.0340, they'll have a turn northbound for you.
Can I go ahead and change my CDI or no? Or wait?
Yes, you can. You can, because we don't really need the GPS to get all the way there.
7 Echo traffic, just off your right side by half a mile, same direction, is a Caravan at 3,500.
Hey, 113, we're good.
Inside 37 Echo. November 9 Tango Golf, fly heading 260 VFR at 3,500.
Tango Golf, we're going 260 now.
Roger. November 50 Mike Foxtrot, and you want the straight in for the VOR 14 in Galveston, is it full stop?
No, this is going to be a touch and go, then off to Sugar Land.
November 50 Mike Foxtrot, after completion of the approach, flighting 250, climb maintain 3000, return to frequency.
Flight 250, maintain 3000, return to this frequency, 50 Mike Foxtrot.
Nice.
Departure
Nice.
843 Tango Charlie, can I get that frequency?
Very good.
Then once we're up, we can tell them we want the ILS, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Want to overwhelm them right now.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking when I called the other one. I probably overwhelmed him. We're going to have a different controller for that ILS over there anyway.
Okay.
Visual for 14, Jetlings 242.
Jetlings 242, advise when you have the weather at Galveston, maintain 3000, I'll have a turn here shortly.
All right, we'll advise when we have weather, Jetlings 242.
And since it looks like we're going straight in, you can update your minimums up there. Easiest.
437 Echo,
Yeah, I know how to do it.
Oh, perfect.
250.
37 Echo is 250.
Length 242, vectors for traffic, turn left heading 090.
Left turn 090 now, jet length 242.
Cactus 1, contact approach 119.7, 19.7.
Nice.
NASA 2, turn left heading 270.
Left turn 270 and NASA 2.
November 40 Golf traffic 12 o'clock and about 3 miles, opposite direction, altitude gate 2,100.
Where's the Golf Wheeler?
In November 9 Tango Golf, you can start the VFR descent now at or below 3,000.
Tango Golf, at below 3,000.
Columbia 2730 Papa Houston approach, Beaumont altimeter 3002.
Houston, Skyline 843 Tango Charlie with you. We need that frequency again, please.
November 56861, Houston departure order contact, maintain VFR. You can proceed on course to Conroe and you can climb to your requested altitude.
We got the tower programmed in now.
242, we have the weather at Galveston.
November 861, Roger, Beaumont altimeter is 3002.
Approach Cali 40 Golf, looking for higher.
November 0 Mike Foxtrot, flighting 090.
090, 50 Mike Foxtrot.
November 2692 Tango, Houston departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 4,000. NASA 2, turn left, 200, intercept the localizer.
Left 200 to intercept the localizer in S2.
November 437 Echo, flighting 270 now.
270, 37 Echo.
Length 242, turn right, heading 140, proceed direct Galveston. You have the weather?
I have the weather, 140 on the heading, direct Galveston, jet length 242.
NASA 2, 5 miles from traps, maintain 2,000 until station the localizer, cleared ILS runway 17 right approach.
NASA 2, maintain 2,000 until established, cleared the ILS 17 right approach, NASA 2, and expect the same missed approach instructions for the next one.
NASA 2, affirmative, climb on instructions remain the same.
Copy.
Approach jump 2 Alpha Charlie, 1,400, climbing up to 6 and 14 with an ident.
Jump to Alpha Charlie, Houston departure, ident, and Houston altimeter 3000, verify altitude.
1,500.
November 9 Tango Golf, contact approach on 133.05, 3305.
305, Tango Golf.
November 9 2 Tango, climb maintain 4,000, proceed direct Conroe Airport. Length 242, descend and maintain 2,000, advise Galveston Airport site.
In sight and going to 2,000, jet length 242.
Length 242, clear visual approach runway 14.
Clear visual for 14, jet length 242.
November 0 Mike Foxtrot, just present heading for now. I have a turn to the northeast for you for the RNAV, correction WR14, just stand by.
Proceed current heading, you'll have a turn for us northeast. 50 Mike Foxtrot.
NASA 2, contact Ellington Tower 126.05.
Switching tower in S2.
Jump to Alpha Charlie radar, contact 3 miles southeast of B&B Airport, clearing the Houston class Bravo airspace, maintain VFR.
I wonder why he told you that.
Number 40 Golf, fly heading 020, contact approach.
The only thing I can think of is so you don't get concerned that you're going straight for the final approach. Right.
November 92 Tango, direct Conroe Airport.
That's what I think.
November 30 Papa, direct Gulfport.
He didn't want us to think something was up.
November 30 Papa, climb maintain 9,000, and what's your requested altitude? November 30 Papa for now, 9,000.
Houston departure Skyline 843 Tango Charlie with you with flight following.
Everybody stand by, get to you in a second here, stand by. It could be a November 437 Echo, contact approach 133.05 at 8. November 437 Echo, 133.05.
3305. Houston approach, petroleum 005 with Galveston weather.
NASA 903 Houston approach, Beaumont altimeter 3002, verify your altitude. It's 3002 for Beaumont altimeter. Length 242, contact Galveston Tower 120.57.
2057, good day, Jetwings 242.
November 778 Charlie Alpha, Houston approach, Beaumont altimeter 3002, what's your altitude? November 778 Charlie Alpha, what's your altitude? November 8 Charlie Alpha, roger, maintain VFR, what's your requested altitude? 8 Charlie Alpha, roger, and what's your destination? Roger.
Petroleum 005.
Petroleum 005, Eastern approach, Houston altimeter 3001, and what's your, verify you have the weather at Galveston, what's your approach request?
Looking for visual 3001.
Petroleum 005, roger, expect visual approach runway 14, standby for lower.
Standing by for lower.
November 50 Mike Foxtrot, flighting 060.
06050 Mike Foxtrot.
Meter 4933, Houston approach, Beaumont altimeter is 3002, what's your altitude? Meter 4933, roger.
Approach jump to Alpha Charlie, 1 minute.
Track operation progress, about 20 miles southwest of Harvey at B&B at 6,000. Patrol 005, direct Galveston Airport, advise when you have the airport in sight.
Pick up the hood for a bit. And plenty of clouds. There's the coast over there.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful. I love the coast.
Yeah.
So make your day when I said let's fly to Galveston.
Yeah, when you texted me that, I was like, oh, this is a lot more exciting, a lot more scenic.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I was talking to my wife earlier, and I'm like, I just want to do something fun today.
6861 out to your discretion, maintain VFR.
Oh yeah.
Patrol 005, descend to maintain 2000, advise Galveston Airport in sight. Patrol 005, descend to maintain 2000, advise Galveston Airport in sight.
Fine.
Patrol, you're coming in barely readable, descend to maintain 2000, advise the airport in sight.
Petroleum 005, airport in sight, descending to 2000.
November 50 Mike Foxtrot for spacing, fly heading 010, I'll get you back on the final.
01050 Mike Foxtrot.
Patrol 005, visual approach runway 14, Galveston Airport.
That's cleared for visual approach 14, Galveston Airport. Do you want us to change over to tower?
Patrol 005, contact Galveston Tower 120.57, good day.
12057, so long.
November 30 Papa, Columbia 30 Papa, climb maintain 11,000, 11,000. Columbia 30 Papa, contact Houston Center now, 126.905, 2695, good day.
Departure NASA 2, 2000.
Okay, and who else is calling at 2000?
NASA 2.
Okay, NASA 2, Houston departure with our contact, maintain 2000. And fly heading 360, same climb out.
360, this will be a full stop.
Hey, NASA 2, roger, understand, full stop now, fly heading 360, maintain 2000.
Yes, sir, 360, 2000, ILS full stop, NASA 2.
Roger. NASA 903, turn right, 290, maintain 4000.
Is that guy saying NASA 2? Are we sharing the airspace with NASA?
I don't know, maybe.
That's pretty cool.
November 50 Mike Foxtrot, turn right heading 050.
050, 50 Mike Foxtrot.
And November 50 Mike Foxtrot, just verify you did you get the climb out?
We have the climb out, 250 at 3000.
Roger. NASA 903, change my frequency, 134.45, 3445. Meter 4933, descend and maintain 9,000.
Houston, NASA 903 with you, 13445, request direct Bayport when able.
Okay, NASA 903, just present heading for now. You're going to be number 2 behind Gulfstream for Ellington.
903.
NASA 2, turn left heading 345, maintain 2000.
345, 2000, NASA 2.
November 50 Mike Foxtrot, turn right 110, intercept the final approach course. Let me know when you're established.
110, let you know when we're established. 50 Mike Foxtrot.
November 50 Mike Foxtrot, descend and maintain 2000.
Descend and maintain 2000.
That's odd. Switch it back to GPS mode.
Commuter 4933, maintain 9,000. Contact with Charles approach 119.8. Good day.
I push that nav button.
NASA 903, descend and maintain 3000.
Out of 4 for 3.
You said 110, right? Oh, I see. It's
two, maintain your present speed or greater. You're going to be number 1 for Ellington.
Present speed or greater, NASA 2.
NASA 903, just verify you do have Papa and understand you want the Bayport. He's going to terminate with the tower full stop.
That's affirmative for NASA 903.
Okay, terminated with the tower for full stop, is that correct?
That's affirmative, NASA 903.
NASA 903, roger.
You're my Foxtrot on final approach course.
Okay, November 6040 Golf, Houston departure, Houston approach, roger, maintain 5000, Beaumont altimeter is 3002. November 50 Mike Foxtrot, you're about 10 miles from Shoals Airport. You're cleared RNAV, actually cleared VOR 14 approach.
Clear VOR for 14 approach, 50 Mike Foxtrot.
NASA 2, turn left heading 270.
So do we go ahead and I can switch this back now, right?
903, you want the
It's not coming in.
Oh, okay, we're too far.
I don't know we're too far. This is
Bayport, left base, full stop, if able.
Okay, NASA 903, I'm going to vector you for spacing, fly heading 250 now, maintain 3000.
250 and 3000, 903, thanks.
So,
November 56861, contact approach 119.7, 197. Yeah.
Approach jump 2 Alpha Charlie, 1 minute.
will he hand us over to the tower?
Charlie, understand 1 minute now.
He'll still hand us over to the tower.
Operation progress being BR Park 20 miles southwest of Highway 14500. November 305 Kilo Delta Houston approach, Beaumont altimeter is 3002, verify at 3000.
Okay, you're going to want to push that approach boat.
After 903, turn 15 degrees left.
Very nice.
15 left, 903.
November 50 Mike Foxtrot, contact Galveston Tower 120.57, see you on the go.
Over the tower, 50 Mike Foxtrot.
10 aircraft pressure operation in progress, being BR Park 20 miles south.
Galveston Tower, Cirrus November 50 Mike Foxtrot. We are 1.5 miles from Zelda and bound on the VOR.
This is 50 Mike Foxtrot, Galveston Tower, wind 110 runway 14, clear for the option.
Clear for the option, runway 14, 50 Mike Foxtrot.
That's odd. I guess we'll just use the GPS overlay.
Okay. A lot going on right there. I started to do all the stuff 2 miles out and got busy. Can you get a shot of that?
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Got it.
Thanks. Such a pretty approach.
Charlie 005, taxi to parking on Delta.
Taxi to parking, Delta.
$500. Minimums.
Galveston Tower, Archer 78 Bravo Golf.
78 Bravo Golf, Galveston.
Yeah, Galveston Tower, Archer 78 Bravo Golf. About 9 miles to the north on 45 at 1500 and bound for touch and go.
Archer 78 Bravo Golf, Galveston Tower, make sure you're runway 14, wind 110 9er.
Runway 14 for 78 Bravo Golf.
Charlie 103, Galveston, ground.
600.
Caps available.
Charlie 103, Roger, read clearance line request. Now 50 Mike Foxtrot, contact Houston approach.
Contacting Houston approach. See you 50 Mike Foxtrot. Houston approach, Cirrus November 50 Mike Foxtrot with you at heading 250 at 1000.
50 Mike Foxtrot, Houston departure, IDEN, and understand going to Sugar Land now?
Yes, we are. We're headed to Sugar Land.
Over 50 Mike Foxtrot, radar contact, about a mile and a half south of Galveston Airport. Climb maintain 3000 and fly heading 270.
Fly heading 270, maintain 3000, 50 Mike Foxtrot.
Houston approach Cessna 8293, Bravo.
Okay, last calling you, approach again.
That's Cessna 8293, Bravo.
Hey, Cessna 8921 Bravo, Houston approach, what's your request?
Yeah, that's Cessna 8293, Bravo, just off Tango 41.
Such a beautiful area here.
It is, it's bringing me back. This is the route that they would use for our solo cross countries. That send us to Galveston and then to Palacios over there.
Tango Echo 86.
All this is bringing a lot of stuff back. It's nice.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to redo this flight because last time I flew here, got a little nasty. The weather did.
Well, today the approach was good. You landed nicely. Weather was.
November 93 Bravo, Roger. Houston.
Weather was very cooperative.
And squawk 4533.
Wind wasn't too bad, and I made sure I had some correction in there for the crosswind, but last time I came here I didn't add in the crosswind correction, and
oh, so you felt it on the landing?
Oh yeah, side loaded it a little.
Yeah. All been there. Oh, a couple of boats out here fishing.
Cessna 903 Bravo, radar contact, about 4 miles north of LaPorte Airport. What's your altitude?
Currently 1500 and probably looks like about 2000 is all we're going to be able to get through the corridor today, so 93 Bravo.
November 82903 Bravo, clearing out Houston class Bravo airspace, join I-10 westbound, maintain VFR at or below 2000.
Alright, clearing the class B at or below 2000 westbound on the corridor, 93 Bravo.
Houston departure is 73786 at 1000.
November 73786, Houston departure, radar contact, and maintain VFR. What's your request altitude for Jack Brooks?
73786, maintaining VFR. Can you repeat that last part, please?
What altitude would you like for Jack Brooks for November 786?
2500, 73786.
And over 786, you can proceed on course, clearing the Houston class Bravo airspace, maintain VFR at or below 3000.
73786, maintaining VFR at or below 2000, thank you.
Over 786, at or below 3000.
73786, at or below 3000.
November 50 Mike Fox, advise we have your information Lima.
We'll advise once we have the weather, 50 Mike Foxtrot. Not picking it up just yet.
Yeah, still on there. Hopefully nothing much has changed. All this swampy marshland. Yeah, looking familiar. All this is just, all this is swamp and coast, and then going west is just flat land and cows.
Houston altimeter 3001. Cessna 37 Romeo, no landing.
So we were going to do the ILS for 3.5, right?
Yes.
Afternoon, Houston approach, station 900, Hotel Alpha, Specific 10,000 for 8,000.
Cessna 37 Romeo, no landing weather information available at Liberty. Let me know when you have the local weather. November 37 Romeo, Roger. November 900 Hotel Alpha, Houston approach, Houston altimeter 3001. Verify you do have your information Lima. What's your approach request?
Yeah, we got Lima, and we'll take visual 35 or the RNF 35.
Citation 0 Hotel Alpha, expect visual approach 35 and descend and maintain 4,000.
Take the visual 35 and down to 4,000 0 Alpha.
Or 37 Romeo, roger. Jump to Alpha Charlie, Eastern departure item, what's your altitude?
2,500.
Jump to Alpha Charlie,
runway 35 is out of service. That's eyes, you have information Lima.
Eastern altimeter 3000.
Sugar Land Airport information Lima, 1853 Zulu weather, wind variable at 3 knots. Right now the wind is 350 at 3. Visibility 10. Sky condition, scattered layer at 4,300. Temperature 29er, dew point 18, altimeter 3002. ILS runway 35 approach in use, bird advisory is in effect. Notice to airmen there's a crane operating 1 mile east of the airport, surface to
Houston approach, Cirrus November 50 Mike Foxtrot. We have Lima for Sugar Land.
Cirrus 50 Mike Foxtrot, roger, and expect the visual to 35 unless you have a different request.
We'd like to do the ILS for 3550 Mike Foxtrot.
November 50 Mike Foxtrot, roger, and is this going to be a full stop in Sugar Land?
No, we'll be touch and go and back to Georgetown KGTU.
50 Mike Foxtrot, roger. Skyhawk 8293 Bravo, contact approach 123.8, 23A, good day.
23A, good day, 93 Bravo.
November 305 Kilo Delta, change to my frequency 134.45. Cirrus 305 Kilo Delta, change to my frequency 134.45.
Approach, Cirrus 305 Kilo Delta, checking in, level 3000.
November 305 Kilo Delta, Eastern approach, Eastern altimeter is 3000. You're clearing Eastern class Bravo airspace, maintain VFR. Advise when you have Quebec at Ellington.
3000 and maintain VFR, clear the Bravo, and we'll advise here shortly when total weather 5 for the Delta.
That's 37 Romeo. There is some obstructions at your 11 to 12 o'clock and about 10 miles. Do you have them in sight?
So we're going to ask for, it'll probably give us vectors to the ILS. Bring us in. We should be around 2200.
Operation progress, BNB Airport 20 miles southwest of Harvey 6000.
Somewhere around 2200, 10 miles to Hulu. When we get down to Hulu, we want to be at 1800. We'll get on the glide slope and we will go mist. We don't see the runway when we get down to 278 feet, which is 200 AGL. And if we go mist, we're going to do a climb 900, then climbing left, turn to 2,000 feet
Citation
to
Alpha traffic 11
Hulu.
o'clock and 7 miles, same direction to Cirrus at 3000.
Looking out there, Alpha.
Which is
Hotel Alpha, just maintain 4000, be overtaking that
6.3 miles. We'll hold there.
Cirrus 0 Mike Foxtrot, there's going to be traffic 7 miles behind you, westbound citation, it will be at 4000.
Radar required for procedure entry.
Look over the traffic, 50 Mike Foxtrot. Miles behind you, westbound. Overtaking us 45 in approach. That guy.
Kilo Delta, we have Quebec there in Ellington.
305 Kilo Delta, roger.
So radar required for procedure entry, that means we have to be in contact with them, right?
Yep.
DME is required, we have that. Local altimeter settings, yes, we're using that. And pilot lighting, we're good to go.
We're behind some clouds right now, we'll probably be able to see them after that.
Okay, who was that?
0 Alpha, sorry.
0 Hotel Alpha, understand in the clouds, is that correct?
He's probably behind some clouds that we're going to pass up soon. 0 Alpha.
Yeah, he's trying to see us.
So who is it? This guy?
There's a citation behind us that's going to be overtaking us.
Where's he flying to?
I don't think I caught that.
We're behind some. Number 3, 0 Mike Foxtrot, there's going to be a traffic citation, 0 Hotel Alpha, traffic 11 o'clock in 7 miles, same direction to Cirrus at 3,000.
Looking out there, Alpha.
0 Hotel Alpha, just maintain 4,000, be overtaking that aircraft.
Maintain 4,000, Alpha.
We're behind. Number 0 Mike Foxtrot, there's going to be traffic 7 miles behind you, westbound citation, that will be at 4,000, be overtaken for Sugar Land.
That was just me replaying it. Oh. Yeah. He said citation. Overtaking for Sugar Land? He's still... That's a slow citation. If you don't know the way Sugar Land, hurry the heck up.
November 50 Mike Foxtrot, contact approach 123.8, 23A, just checking where you're heading.
123.8, we'll check in with their heading, 50 Mike Foxtrot.
Citation 900 Hotel Alpha, contact approach on 123.8, 23A, good day.
23A, ever.
And approach flight away 1049, radio check.
Flight away 1049, loud and clear, how many?
Okay, thank you.
Houston approach, Cirrus November 50 Mike Foxtrot with you heading 270.
50 Mike Foxtrot approach, Roger. I understand you want the ILS 35. How would the approach terminate?
Touch and go and then directly to Georgetown.
Touch and go and then off to Georgetown, 50 Mike Foxtrot.
Mike Fox, Roger. After completion of your approach, fly heading at 270 and maintain 3000.
Fly heading 270, maintain 3000 after our touch and goes, 50 Mike Foxtrot.
270 and 2000. 270 and 2000.
270 and 2000. 50 Mike Foxtrot.
Did you repeat 3000?
I said 3000.
I heard 3000 from him too, the first time.
That's weird.
Visual approach, I see what you're like.
Oh well, it's good.
Some traffic ahead of you.
Maybe he's like 2,000.
4 flight 311, contact approach 124.22.
2422, 4 flight 311.
We're 93 Bravo. Are you assigned heading or you just following the highways?
We're just following the I-10 corridor here, 93 Bravo.
Roger. By the way, 1049, traffic at 1 o'clock in a mile, turning north westbound, citation at 2000.
Alright, we'll be looking, flight away 1049. Traffic in sight, we'll fly away 1049.
Roger.
Approach Mike 21, flight at 7000, information collected for the overhead runway 17 right.
Mike 21, approach, Roger, 10 miles.
Departure exit 582, we're off Sugar Land, 2000 heading 310.
Jet 582, departure, radar contact, turn rating 010, coming to 5000.
010 and up to 5000 for Jet 582.
Jet 582, contact departure 126.67. Jet 582, contact approach 126.67.
12667 from Jet 582, good day.
Zero Hotel Alpha, turn 10 degrees right.
10 degrees right, Jet Alpha.
Viking 21, you say you want the overhead for 17, how will you terminate?
Full stop, Viking 21.
Roger.
Skydive Houston approaching next for about 1 minute prior to jump.
Number 93 Bravo, traffic alert, traffic 12 o'clock and less than a mile northwestbound, indicating 1,700.
We got traffic inside east, turning back eastbound, 93 Bravo.
Bravo, Roger. Flight aware 1049, contact approach 133.05.
3205, good day, 1049.
Coming right next, Roger. Attention aircraft, parachute jumping in about 45 seconds from about 8,000 over Skydive Houston Wall Airport. Viking 21, descend and maintain 5,000, turn left heading 130.
Left 130, leaving 7 for 5, Viking 21.
Number 0 Mike Foxtrot, to maintain 2000.
Descend and maintain 2000, 50 Mike Foxtrot.
Number 0 Hotel Alpha, turn no 10 right.
10 right, 0 top.
Viking 21, fly heading of, let's go 105.
105, Viking 21.
Number 0 Hotel Alpha, pursuit to, hello, the final approach text.
Proceed to hello for 0 Hotel Alpha.
Should I go ahead and load the procedure for
I think you already
activated?
have.
0 Mike Foxtrot, turn right heading 320, join the localizer.
320, join the localizer, 50 Mike Foxtrot. Activate.
Turn right, X-ray, be advised, there is traffic about your 1 o'clock.
Yeah, I was about to zoom out because I was thinking it must be getting somewhere in the vicinity of it.
I was watching that traffic for the last 5 minutes, but I don't know what that guy is doing. He's going up and down, up and down.
Okay, Roger. Roger, where?
I will hold jumpers for 99 X-ray.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to overfly the airport or something, maybe just south of it.
Roger that.
That's kind of scary, huh?
Alpha to maintain 3000.
Yeah.
3000, 0 top.
I wouldn't want to be jumping right now.
I'm surprised they're jumping. It's going to be hard to find a hole they can poke through. You can't send your jumpers through a cloud.
Turn right, heading of 290, climb maintain 5000.
90, and there's your idea, and up to 5000, 12 Charlie.
12 Charlie, radar contact 2 miles, 2.5, 3 miles south of Executive Airport. When able, proceed to box.
Back to box, 12 Charlie.
So can I hit the approach now?
Well, he said join, but he didn't clear you yet, so you want to push the nav button.
Okay.
There's 0 Hotel Alpha, advise when you get Sugar Land side.
0 Alpha. Approach Viking 21, request lower when able.
Viking 21 to maintain 3000.
Even 5 for 3, Viking 21.
Set up.
Houston departure, King Air 6190 Sierra, 1200, climbing 2000, 350.
Yeah, we're having better luck here because it's already picking it up.
2000, 0 top.
6190 Sierra departure, radar contact, climb maintain 5000.
Climb maintain 5000, 90 Sierra.
Number 2 Alpha Charlie, climb maintain 10,000.
10,000 now for 12 Charlie.
Number 0 Mike Foxtrot, about 12 miles from the low, maintain 2000 till established on the localizer, clear for ILS 35.
Maintain 2000 till established on the ILS, 50 Mike Foxtrot.
And clear for the ILS 3550 Mike Foxtrot.
Sorry about that.
That's alright.
So he did clear, so I can hit
He did.
approach, right?
Number 90 Sierra, contact departure 126.67.
2667 from 90 Sierra.
So I can descend down to 1800 now, right?
You sure can.
0 Hotel Alpha, Roger, clear visual approach 135, contact Sugar Land Tower 118.65.
Clear for the visual 35, we'll contact tower. You have a great day, 0 Alpha.
Yes.
Do I want to do that before I get over these towers?
It says on the map that the towers are only at 700 feet, so we're good up here.
Okay.
Jump 9 X-ray, still going to hold them jumpers for now?
Oh, jumpers are away as soon as the traffic was towards the westbound, so jumpers are probably below 2,000 now.
Osway 31 approach, maintain 7,000, clear request.
Roger, I expected. Number 0 Mike Foxtrot, contact Sugar Land Tower, 118.65.
Over to Sugar Land Tower, 50 Mike Foxtrot.
Ugly 31, descend maintain 5,000, turn left heading 120.
Should I just tell them how far we are out?
You can even make it shorter than that. You can just tell them you're on the ILS 35.
Sugar Land Tower, Cirrus November 50 Mike Foxtrot. We are on the ILS for runway 35.
Cirrus 50 Mike Foxtrot, Sugar Land Tower, report crossing Holo.
Report crossing Hulu, 50 Mike Foxtrot.
I'm glad that you had the foresight to ask about that, because the second I saw that, I went down to see how tall that thing is.
Yeah, I saw them on here, and then I look up and, cheat a little bit.
Yeah.
They're not yellow, so.
True. Also, if you open up the plate, like right before Holo, there's a little tower, and it reads out 700, so that's...
Oh yeah, I see that.
But you're right, from that angle back there, they look kind of sick. They look kind of scary.
Tower, 414 Bravo Tango with you, holding short, runway 35, Alpha 5.
Chance of 414 Bravo Tango, Sugar Land Tower, awaiting release. Continue holding short.
Waiting for release, 4 Bravo Tango.
So when I call him, do I just say 50 Mike Foxtrot reporting at Hulu?
Yep, exactly. We have a guy 900 feet below us going behind us, right next to that factory.
Wow. Two miles.
Station 0, Hotel Alpha, turn right at Kilo, taxi to parking and monitor ground point 4.
Right at Kilo, taxi to parking, monitor ground point 4. Got that between a bit.
Yes, so long, sir. Mr. 4 Bravo Tango, fly runway heading, maintain 2000, runway 35, cleared for takeoff.
Runway heading 2000, 35, cleared for takeoff. And I always wonder if you can hear me or I can hear you when I'm down here.
The heck is that?
We're having better luck recently, aren't we?
Jeez.
Yeah, but now I know if I'm sitting here too long, I'm moving and calling you.
Can't report.
I figured you'd have all the spots picked out down there. Just figured out.
I still don't have it down. Hope you guys have a great weekend, though. We're headed to the ranch.
You enjoy.
Yeah, I need it. It's been one of those weeks.
Sugar Land Tower, Cirrus November 50 Mike Foxtrot. We just passed Hulu.
Cirrus 50 Mike Foxtrot, runway 35, cleared for the option, except stop and go.
Clear for the option, runway 35, 50 Mike Foxtrot.
0 Mike Foxtrot, except stop and go.
Except stop and go, 50 Mike Foxtrot. We got a 6 knot tailwind, so
Yeah,
let's
that's...
land a little fast. What do you say?
Yeah, I like that. The winds have been pretty wishy-washy over Sugar Land.
Yeah. We can just come in a little hot.
Sugar Land Tower, Skyhawk 172 Charlie Yankee, 10 miles west of airport inbound for a full stop. With information, Mike.
172 Charlie Yankee, Sugar Land Tower. Enter left downwind, runway 35, report midfield.
It's down to 5 knots now, so maybe it's lower when we get closer.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds like at the surface there are almost no winds.
Just tell me when I can pull these things off.
Yeah, you got a bit.
500.
Tower 4 Bravo Tango, you picking up my
Alright, take them off.
Okay.
4 Bravo Tango indicating 1,000 feet. You just popped up. Contact Houston departure now, 123.8, so on.
123.8. 4 Bravo Tango, have a great weekend. See you Sunday.
Do enjoy.
I will. 4 Bravo Tango.
Minimums.
Tower 455, Echo, ILS 35.
Station 455, Echo, Sugar Land Tower, runway 35, clear to land.
35, clear to land, 455, Echo.
'Hello Tower, Exojet 535. We will be ready at the end.
Exojet 535, Sugar Land Tower, hold short, runway 35.
Hold short 35, Exojet 535.
$600.
Caps available.
Here's 50 Mike Foxtrot, contact Houston departure now, 123.8.
Over to Houston departure, 50 Mike Foxtrot. Houston departure, Sirius November 50 Mike Foxtrot, with you heading 270.
Number 5 Lima Alpha, clear direct Lagrange.
Direct Lagrange, 5 Lima Alpha.
Number 50 Mike Foxtrot, departure radar contact. Want to go back to Georgetown now, is that right?
Back to Georgetown.
Roger, what altitude would you like, Mike Foxtrot?
6,000.
6,000, please.
Mike Fox, Roger, clear direct to Georgetown, climb maintain 4,000.
Direct to Georgetown, climb and maintain 4,000, 50 Mike Foxtrot.
Mike Foxtrot, short band reset 6,000 is your final, right?
6,000, yes, please.
Roger.
Houston 5 Lima Alpha, can we get higher? This got us in and out of the clouds.
Stand by 1 second. 5 Lima Alpha, climb maintain 5,000.
Up to 5 Lima Alpha.
Nice catch.
5 Lima Alpha, climb maintain 6,000.
Good.
6,000, 5 Lima Alpha.
That landing also brought back memories because I just remembered that very early on in my training, I was taking a flight with an instructor. It was our first time flying together, and I think he thought I was further along than I actually was, so we had a very poor flight into Sugar Land.
Oh, really?
Yeah, or he didn't quite understand at the beginning the limited capability I was at. So there was a couple of missed instructions, and there was a couple of wrong turns.
Good day, 93 Bravo, thank you.
But I'm fortunate that you're a little further along, Patrick. You've been flying phenomenally today.
Oh, thanks.
Your stage check is...
I missed that one, that clearance though. Forgot to repeat. And I forgot to tell them no stopping.
Stop and go.
Yeah. Little things like that I gotta really start to nail a little bit better.
9 X-ray, just stand by 1 second.
But I feel like I'm getting there.
I feel like you're playing fairly well.
This time, squawk 5326.
5326.
What's your stage check again? Was it tomorrow?
Tuesday.
Tuesday. That's gonna go well. Hey, you've been kind of reviewing the stuff we went over the last time we flew?
Oh
Sunday?
yeah, I've been studying too.
Good. Yeah, all you really need is the Jep Legend.
Contact about 3 miles west of Skydive.
Need the what?
The Jeppesen Legend. And those couple of regulations that we went over.
Right.
And full tail number 99098 X-ray.
Roger, 9 X-ray, clear to Bravo airspace, 4-minute prior jumping.
Bravo, 1 minute prior to jump, 9 X-ray.
Number 0 Mike Foxtrot, climb maintain 6,000.
Climb and maintain 6,000, 50 Mike Foxtrot. I just barely touched the Bravo.
What altitude does it start at right here?
4,000. I don't think we're going to hit it, actually.
I think so. We're going to be at 6 right there.
Oh, okay.
I think we're just barely going to skim it.
Yay, we hit the Bravo.
Yeah.
Number 5 Lima Alpha, climb maintain 8,000.
Up to 8,000, 5 Lima Alpha.
So all we need now is an RNAV, right? And we can easily get that in Georgetown.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. And then that's it. One more box to check off.
Yeah. Excited.
Yeah.
It's just going to be really what's left. The SIDS and stars and
approach Roger, maintain 8,000.
And just probably about 10 more hours of hood time.
SID stars, the written exam, a couple more hours of hood.
2,000. Jet 535, departure to contact, turn right, heading 020, climb 5,000.
Do they even test you on SIDS and stars when you do your check ride?
You don't actually have to fly them, but they will talk to you.
Talk to them, yeah, talk to you. Those are pretty simple. The approaches are the hard stuff. Really,
2667.
Yeah,
out of anything. I mean, that's the more difficult anyway.
Wait, let me repeat.
Yeah, we're with you at
okay, somebody else.
0 Foxtrot, try approach, Roger. Expect the visual approach into West Houston.
The only... And I can actually show you this.
11000, 110 on the heading, and we'll get down to 3000.
0 Foxtrot, verify you got the weather for West Houston or maybe hooked or something.
Affirmative, we have the weather at West Houston.
Roger.
Approach 2143 Bravo, I'd like to descend down to 3000 for going into West Houston.
43 Bravo, Roger, stand by for lower, get traffic coming ahead of you.
This one doesn't have it. Well, you'll learn all about it once you actually go through them, but the only tricky part about departures is that some of them have a certain climb gradient you want to follow. So you actually have to go into the POH and see, okay, how many nautical miles, how many feet per nautical miles can I climb? And does it fit the mold of this departure?
Right, yeah. Performance.
Yeah.
Times, yeah. Maintain 3,000.
Back at 3,000.
Push in the right rudder slightly more.
I get kind of lazy.
Where's 0 Mike Foxtrot, climb maintain 6,000.
Climb and maintain 6,000, 50 Mike Foxtrot.
We're trying.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely want to upgrade to the 22 whenever you're doing that 300-mile cross country. That way your leg doesn't get tired.
Yeah.
Finally get that yaw dampener.
I guess I could help this out. Go a little steeper.
Viking 3-1, flight heading above 110.
Viking 3-1, left 110.
Definitely see how you could get spatially disoriented if you let yourself when you're in the clouds.
I can too. On the way here, I actually was feeling a little dizzy.
Were you?
Yeah, it wore off now, but there was this particular segment where I looked at the instruments and we were nowhere where I thought I was going.
I know, right?
Oh,
key is just trust your instruments.
Oh, yeah.
Don't end up like JFK Jr. Or some people say he's still alive, but
he's still alive. Like he survived?
Well, I don't know. That's conspiracy. Right.
Somebody else in front of us.
We'll see, because they say he's coming back next month. But
next month? Wow.
Yeah. Exactly.
Any particularly date?
0 Foxtrot Charlie to maintain 2,000.
I'll mark my calendar.
Early November, but I mean that's what these people are saying.
Maintain 4,000.
4,000.
Well, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I mean, I would love if he was alive. He was a great guy.
City of Sky, Houston Waller Airport, parachute jumping in a minute from 8,000.
The only problem I had with that is me knowing where I am now and knowing his experience level, I just don't know that I would ever put my life and my family's life in that kind of danger. Now, I don't know what he was thinking at the time, so that's the only problem I have with that crash is I don't understand if he did do it, why he did it, right? So assuming he is dead, which all signs point that he is, why he would do that.
Remind me again how JFK...
he wasn't done with his instrument. He was probably about where I am in instrument right now. So he had plenty of instrument training, and I studied the flight really well, and it sounded like his tanks became imbalanced, and he was using the autopilot, and when he would turn the autopilot off, it would like turn, and he got spatially disoriented.
Oh.
And I ended up pitching it into the ocean, but I don't know, he was only like 15 nautical miles from Martha's Vineyard.
That's troublesome, but at least this airplane makes it difficult for both of those things to happen.
Yeah, the technology is definitely better than it was back then.
0 Foxtrot Charlie, advising at West Houston side.
0 Foxtrot Charlie has to.
Yeah, because if you try to imbalance this thing, it'll scream at you.
Right. Far in the air with me or ground clearance delivery.
All right, we'll go ahead and cancel with you now. We'll expect it, or we'll do the visual into West Houston.
0 Foxtrot Charlie, Roger. IFR cancellation received. Radar service terminates. Block VFR. Change advice. Good day.
All right, go on VFR. Good day.
We're 43 Bravo to maintain 3,000.
3,000, 43 Bravo.
Live flight 4 approach with me yet? Number 50 Mike Foxtrot, contact approach 124.22.
124.22, have a good day, 50 Mike Foxtrot.
Live flight 4 approach with me yet? Clementine 8,000.
Houston approach, Cirrus November 50 Mike Foxtrot with you headed back to Georgetown.
50 Mike Foxtrot, Roger, and are you direct Georgetown?
Direct to Georgetown.
50 Mike Foxtrot, Roger, College Station, altimeter 29908.
29908, 50 Mike Foxtrot.
No, 332 Delta Alpha, just maintain 5,000.
Well, I think from what you showed me, you got a little more sense than to go out that way.
65.11 miles from Sayed, cross Sayed at about 3,000.
Than to do what? I think from what you showed me, you got more sense than to go out that way from a fuel imbalance.
Oh yeah, like,
Zulu Mike,
and I don't know if that was the whole reason, but I'm sure it played a part in it.
Yankee Bravo, traffic 2 o'clock, 4 miles westbound, outskates 4,400.
Sounded like he got into some IMC as well, so.
Yankee Bravo, Roger, contact approach 123.8, tell me you're looking for the...
But you know what, where I am in my training, if I got into IMC, I would immediately try and pick up IFR, I don't care.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm far enough along, I know how to do it, and it'd be like, I don't want to die. So I'm not going to fly down 200 feet to the ocean.
That's what I always stress to people, is that even if you don't finish your instrument rating, having some instrument training is such a great advantage. Because surely you're not going to go out and look for IMC to go into, but if this situation arises where you accidentally get into a situation you can't get out of, it's nice to say, hey, I need to do an instrument approach, and I'm just going to do it. It's an emergency, right? And I need to do this. Yeah, I'd be comfortable with you doing this. Well, like I said, don't go looking for IMC.
Oh, no. But again, I'm gonna do whatever I have to do to keep me and everyone in the airplane safe.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You just don't want to do a scud run over the ocean. That's not smart.
Yeah, that's true.
Not a very good swimmer anyway.
Oh, heck. I can't swim at all.
My wife's a lifeguard, though. She'd be fine.
Oh, she's like, okay, good.
Yeah. She was a lifeguard.
That'd be pretty good. I don't know, in my head, I'm just imagining the airplane crashing and then your wife dragging you back to Galveston.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, that'd be something.
Yankee Bravo, approach 123.8. Alright, to Victor, traffic's 1 o'clock, 2 miles eastbound at 4,800 descending, contact approach 123.8, you'll get your lower.
Approach 123.8, thanks,
2 Delta Alpha, multiple glider activity southeast of Navasota, contact approach on 119.7.
Approach.
0 Zulu Mike, contact Houston Center 128.07. 2 Bravo Whiskey, I don't have it available to me, but advise when you have weather and land information at your destination.
Houston 285 Lima Alpha, with you 8,000.
285 Lima Alpha, East Coast, College Station, altimeter 29908.
29908.
Stingray 65 radar contact lost, say position. Stingray 65, your ADSB and transponder, all that dropped off there. If you can recycle that and see if it's on. Yeah, and I'm not even getting a primary target. You're at, say it? Earlier when I asked,
so why does it think it's 3 gallons only?
This thing thinks that we're going all the way back to Sugar Land. If you go to your flight plan and you delete Sugar Land, it should give you something more accurate. In fact, you can just delete the whole flight plan altogether.
As soon as I see you again, I'll let you know. But advise on the at Jack Boo.
Approach 172 Bravo Whiskey at 2,500.
And that's more accurate.
172 Bravo Whiskey, Houston approach, Roger. Advise weather and land information at your destination.
There we go.
We'll advise when we have the weather to Bravo Whiskey.
32
332.
I was like, we got plenty of fuel.
Who is that?
No, I wouldn't run it that low anyway. I'd be like, let's land somewhere. And
277 Charlie Tango, Roger, altimeter 298, and say your destination.
Yeah, it's pretty common whenever you're doing a bunch of approaches, because it gets stuck on whatever last approach you did.
Number 7 Charlie Tango, Roger.
pick up weather now.
First on tower, information Zulu.
Holy cow.
50 Zulu, wind 150 at 6, visibility 10 miles. Few clouds, 4,500. Temperature 29, 2.18, altimeter 3003. Visual, runway 18 approaching you. Our devices are in effect. All VFR aircraft,
If you reset all that stuff, it's totally inoperational. I'm getting an intermittent primary target. I'd have to turn you off the approach for radar identification, but stand by.
We're going to do the RNAV for 18.
Yeah, I see you out there, but the radar identify, I'm going to have to turn you here probably, but you're at 2, what else?
It's too bad it's not 35.
Tell you what, Stingray 65, it's going to be vector final, turn 30 degrees.
35, what's that?
3000.
Just be closer.
Oh, true.
Not that I'm in a hurry. I'm getting hood time. That's what matters.
True. That's so wild to believe. You're one of the few people that actually caught up fast enough that that's actually a concern. Most of the time, people have a really hard time learning the approaches.
65, I can't establish a radar target there. Just see direct Zach Boo report.
Yeah, I've done a lot of this stuff in the simulator. And having that Cirrus simulator at home too helps.
Yeah, I can imagine.
But I've, even before I got that, I was flying the 737, the 777, doing approaches into big airports, doing the SIDS and the stars.
How different is that? Because don't they have that little panel, black and white, and you got to type it in?
Yeah, it's the flight management computer.
Right, the FMS, yeah.
Yeah, the FMS. So,
just maintain 2,000.
yeah, it took a while to learn how to use all the systems. A little rusty now because that's back when I used to fly P3D. I fly mostly Microsoft Simulator now, and we're still waiting on the 7.3 to release for Microsoft. They have some canned aircraft in there that come with it, but I like the study level.
Right.
And the study level is going to be out later this year. When I fly it, I want to feel like I'm using the real FMS, not some, thing that kind of works, but isn't really how it is in the aircraft.
Heck, now you got me wondering if I should be picking up a simulator.
What's that?
Now you got me wondering if I should be picking up a simulator because it's worked well for you.
Microsoft's a good way to go.
Approach, runway 17.
And I do have the CRJ.
Ooh.
So. Stingray 65, Roger.
The only problem is it's not study level. Most things work like it does in the aircraft except for the FMC. So that's going to be a little bit different. I wish they released a study level version of that.
I'm starting to wish too, because I'm concerned that it's going to hit me like a truck. They're going to stick me in a CRJ, it's going to be all different, I'm just going to...
But you could pick up Microsoft though and still learn most everything except for the FMC. And, everything else in the aircraft's going to... You'll learn where everything is and the procedures and all of that.
Okay.
So if you got Microsoft Simulator, I think the CRJ is like $60.
3 Tango 5.
Pick it up, and it has 2 or 3 of them.
Right. How much is the base Microsoft Flight Simulator?
I think it's $60.
$120. That's not too bad.
Or you can get the full blown, which I recommend, at like $120, and that comes with everything, like tons of airports and aircraft and everything. So for $200, you'd have all the software.
214 Alpha, go ahead.
With the CRJ.
Right. That's not too bad. I don't want to be the only...
Alright, just maintain VFR for now.
Just like my motorcycle course where it's supposed to be a beginner class, but everybody else had already ridden motorcycles for like a couple months. I don't want to be the only guy at training and then find out that I was the only one that wasn't grinding on sims.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Stingray 6-5, report to
I'm gonna actually do that this weekend.
So do you have a PC or a laptop or a desktop or something?
I don't know, I got a PC.
Okay.
Oh, really old hardware because I built it back when I was in college, but it still runs.
What kind of graphics card do you know?
790.
Alright, you might want to look, see if it's still supported. You might have to upgrade that, I don't know.
Yep. I'm sorry, 970. 970. Get dyslexic. I think it's a 970, I can't remember anymore.
2070 Mike, are you on?
But yeah, it's old enough that every single time I buy a game or something, I have to go into the recommended specs and be like, is it still going to run this dinosaur?
814 Hotel Sierra,
yeah.
approach like Vision Pro 217 about.
I've even got a laptop that runs Microsoft, but it's a pretty powerful laptop.
Yeah. To Brian or Hopo,
you could always look into getting a laptop to run it on. The only problem with that is you're going to be flying with like an Xbox controller, which is fine, I think, because you're mostly care about just procedures and stuff.
Yeah. At that point, the muscle memory is going to come with time, but you're right, it's the panel that I want to get used to.
Frequency change approved, 2 Bravo Whiskey.
No, I have the means to upgrade the graphics card, I've just been way too lazy to do it. And there hasn't really been a reason before this to do it. So I might just get upgrade the graphics card, get the flight sim, get a head start on things.
6 up here, Roger, and cloud station altimeter 2998. Number 814 Hotel Sierra, Roger, and traffic 12 o'clock, 6 miles off the direction of Sirius 5000 and multiple glider traffic below you at different altitudes. Aircraft trying to do the VFR practice, just maintain VFR enable approach clearance right now or VFR services. Air 5 Lima Alpha, just maintain 6000.
Down to 6, 5 Lima Alpha.
So we've already gotten the weather. We know we're going to be doing the RNAV.
778 Charlie Alpha.
18. Correct. We're going to fly to Sulu probably, somewhere between there and Fenu at 3100. Send down to 2400 at Fenu. We'll pick up the glide slope. And descend down to the LPV decision altitude of 1036. 250 AGL. If we don't see the runway, we're going to go mist.
618 Alpha Lima, East approach back Vision Pro 217.
Mist, we're going to climb to 1300, climbing left turn to 3000, direct to dart and hold. Circling on runway 29 auto thrust at night. We've already got the weather, so that doesn't pertain to the next one, and we're coming in before dark, so we don't need the lighting.
Good. 884 Mike Charlie, East approach, Roger.
We'll be handing us off to Austin approach, and then we'll 119er, and then we'll go to tower 120225.
Given that we're coming from the east, I think it's going to be 12722.
Okay. Yeah.
Air 4 Hotel Sierra, the 5,000 foot traffic, no factor. Air 34 Romeo Lima, descend approach pressure, maintain 2,000 above when you get to airport in sight. Air 514 X-ray, Houston approach, like Vision Pro 217. 17 X-ray, you have information Alpha. Air 759 Echo Alpha, traffic no factor. Air 50 Mike Foxtrot, contact Austin, approach 127.22.
127.22, 50 Mike Foxtrot. Austin approach, Sirius November 50 Mike Foxtrot.
Okay, for Sirius 778 Charlie Alpha, squawk VFR and contact Executive Tower, good day.
Okay, squawk VFR, going to tower, Charlie Alpha.
for Cirrus 9 Tango, 729 Tango X-ray, cross FF at or above 3000, cleared RNAV 31 for executive.
Cross FF at or above 3000, cleared for the RNAV 31 into executive, 729 Tango X-ray.
Departure Delta 2664, 2 for 4 on a 010 heading.
Delta 2664, off departure radar contact, clear direct out Lexi.
Direct to Lexi, Delta 2664.
Approach jet right 54, descending upon the
2532, settle ways 116, good day.
Skylane 424 Tango Romeo, contact Houston Center 128.07. Have a good one.
2807, 4 Tango Romeo, good day. Approach jet right 54 is descending upon the wheelie landing to the north information clock, Victor.
Jet right 54, also approach planetary 36 right, information whiskey's current.
Okay, we'll get whiskey, thanks.
Approaching at 41, we got whiskey, we're coming through.
Alpha. We're sending the Susie 6.
At 41, up first thanks, planetary 36 left for sequence.
36 left.
Georgetown Tower, information Alpha, 2052 Zulu. Wind variable at 4.
Delta 26,
visibility 10 miles.
2000.
Few clouds 4,200. Temperature 29, 2.18. Altimeter 3000. Visual runway 18 approaching use. Bird advisors are in effect. All VFR aircraft advise ground control direction of flight. All aircraft advise ground control if run-up is required prior to taxi.
Austin approach Cirrus November 50, Mike Foxtrot. We have Alpha for Georgetown.
Cirrus 50, Mike Foxtrot, Austin approach, thanks, plan the visual, runway 18.
We'd like to do the RNAV for 1850 Mike Foxtrot.
And number 50, Mike Foxtrot, to enable clear direct AXWEB.
What is
direct
it?
AXWEB.
Clear direct AXWEB. 50 Mike Foxtrot.
Air transport 3532, heavy approach on 125.32.
Should have loaded this already.
Number 26, number Juliet, maintain 6,000 for traffic, 1 o'clock, 3 miles southbound, indicates 4,500.
Okay, 6,000 for traffic, but looking for the traffic as well, Falcon 600 Juliet.
Air transport 3532, heavy approach on 125.32.
Hey, he cleared us far out.
Yeah, he did. Share 226 is at a 17,000 descending via, and we have whiskey.
Airshare 226 off first thanks, plan 36 right.
Plan 36 right, Airshare 226.
Yeah, learn all these fixes. You've heard them so many times.
Yeah, I know, that's why it didn't even faze me.
Falcon 26, number Juliet, traffic no factor, descend and maintain 4,000, approach on 125.32 today.
Okay, traffic no factor down 4,000 and 12532, good day, Falcon 600 Juliet, see you.
Sierra 729 Tango X-ray, contact executive tower, good day.
Over to tower, good day, 729 Tango X-ray.
And Sirius 50 Mike Foxtrot for parachute jumping, turn left heading 290, I'll have back direct AXWEB for you shortly.
Left heading 290, 50 Mike Foxtrot.
Delta 2664, Houston Center 132.15, good day.
3215, good day.
Looks like I'll get to take my goggles off for a couple of seconds anyway.
Yeah. Heck, it might be the rest of the flight.
39
Looks like all the clouds are laying around this height.
Clock 3 miles westbound, indicates 2,800.
That'd be nice.
Rate approach 134.35 today.
134.35, traffic and flight no factor. Thank you. Have a good day, 904 Victor.
Departure 7 X-ray, we're actually going to be going 10,500.
San Diego X-ray, roger. Sky San Diego X-ray for traffic, no delay through 8,000 on the climb.
Austin Pilatus 542 Juliet Bravo with you. 200 to cross Syntex at 13,000, information too low.
Pilatus 542 Juliet Bravo, Austin approach, thanks. Plan the visual to runway 13.
Visual 13 to Juliet Bravo.
Do you ever watch Air Clips?
No.
It's on YouTube. I'll send you the link. It's awesome. They do some really good videos. There's these two ladies that fly Lufthansa, the DC-11. They're two of my favorite. I love watching them. And that aircraft is, the MD-11. That aircraft is so awesome.
MD-11, huh?
Yeah, they've retired it now. Lufthansa has, but some airlines still use them, but Lufthansa just retired it.
Alright, that's for the 2-1.
Where do they fly it to?
All over the world, cargo, so. Yeah, it's really enjoyable to watch Air Clips. They do all kinds of airliners, though. So you can find whatever you like on there, and they put in multiple cameras, and they go over everything. Like, you'll even see them go through, like, their pre-flight checklists and checking the planes, and that's really cool. Like when you're looking at the MD-11 from underneath, and it's got that third landing gear in the middle and everything. It's so awesome.
Hey, hold up now. What do you mean a third landing gear in the middle?
It's got like 3 sets of gears in the back. It's a massive airplane.
Yeah, it's got to be big if it needs that much support. Wow. Those air clips? Let me see if I got signal.
Air dash clips. I've been watching them for a few years now, the shows that they produce. And if you want to see something really fun to watch, however, I would never recommend flying there. There's a show on there that you can look up called Worst Place to Be a Pilot. Papua New Guinea. So awesome.
I've seen a little bit of that, yeah.
It's like, you got one shot at this, and there are no misses. You're going to land it, or you're going to crash.
Don't they lose like a certain amount of pilots every year?
Yeah, they do. It's sad.
Let's see.
It's Suzy Air, I think. Suzy Air is the one that...
Airshare 226, fighting 270 for sequence, maintain 4,000.
270, 4,000, Airshare 226.
Approach LS Frosty 705, 17,000, descending via the Willie 6.
Frosty 705, Austin approach. We're changing flows, plan runway 18 left. I'll have vectors for you shortly.
Okay, we're set up 18 left, Frosty 705.
And for Frosty 705, are you on the south arrival for the Willie?
Yeah, we've got the south.
I just like crack up every time I hear that.
The what?
The Willie.
Julia Bravo, clear direct San Marcos, maintain 12,000.
Direct San Marcos,
the Willie 3. You know, people get a big giggle out of huge springs too every time they figure out that's a VOR.
Contact right, no traffic.
Yeah.
Zero Mike Foxtrot, clear direct Axweb.
Clear direct Axweb, 50 Mike Foxtrot.
Number 542 Juliet Bravo, Austin approach now on 119.0 good day.
1902 Juliet Bravo.
Approach executive 702, 14-4 Suzy 13, and then via south landing executive 702.
HS 702, Austin approach, just flighting 130 vector for the sequence and the flow change, maintain 13,000, but you can plan on 18 left.
Roger, 130, 13,000, expect 18 left, executive 702.
Departure jet speed 14 is heading 010, climbing to 4,000 feet.
Just B14 Austin departure, radar contact, clear direct out Lexi.
Direct Lexi, Jet Speed 14.
You had a 481, maintain 210 knots.
210 on the speed unit.
Guess I'm not so lucky.
Airshare 226,
Yeah.
gonna maintain 3,000.
Yeah, most of the clouds dipped on you.
3,000,
Yeah.
Airshare 226.
And Frosty 705, flighting of a 280, maintain 6,000 for sequence.
Heading 280, maintain 6,000, Frosty 705.
Did you find air clips?
Oh no, my phone couldn't load them.
Good afternoon,
Up
Southwest
too high.
332, 157, we're descending wheelie 6 for the south runway, whiskey.
South 332, that's the first thing, so plan runway 18 right.
Top of that.
Airshare 226, turn left heading 250 and approach on 125.32 today.
250, could you repeat the frequency for Airshare 226?
125.32.
2532, we'll see Airshare 226.
Exit Jet 702, descend and maintain 8,000.
8,000, descend 102.
Jet speed 14, come and maintain 12,000.
Maintain 12,000, Jet Speed 14.
You had a 481, approach on 125.32 today.
2532, United 41.
Austin departure 17 right, straight jumpers away.
17 straight and change to advisory.
16 through 17 right, straight.
Exit Jet 702, turn right heading 180.
Right 180, exit 702.
Approach American 2680 is passing 15,000, descending via the Suzy 6, landing to the south with whiskey.
Range 2680, also approach things, plan 18 right.
18 right, American 2680.
Approach November 94, Sugar Tango with you, descending with the Willow 6 information, whiskey.
Gulfstream 942, Julie Tango, also approach things, plan runway 18 left.
18 left, Sugar Tango.
And GSD 14, you looking for 11,000 or 13,000?
13,000. 13,000, Jet Speed 14.
Jet Speed 14, Roger, we'll show you for final 13, but for now maintain 12,000.
Maintain 12 now, Jet Speed 14.
Austin, good afternoon, November 790, Romeo is 15,000 across Suzy at 13,000.
This might be our last flight together because I may have to cancel Thursday's flight.
Plan 18 left.
Unfortunately.
18 left, thank you.
Well, that's a tragedy.
Houston Center 132.15 today.
13215.
Trying to figure out how I can do everything because I'm going on vacation for 2 weeks.
30, maintain 4,000.
And I'm afraid if I'm away that morning,
02.
like afternoon would be better, but I'm in scheduled for you in the morning.
Yeah. Well, that is sad, but I guess we knew this was coming.
Yeah.
Well, it's been a pleasure, Patrick. I'm glad we
Yes,
at
it
least.
has.
Yeah, I'm glad I at least got to get you through stage 2. That way, everything else is just smooth sailing.
Yeah, you pretty much got me 3/4 of the way there.
Yep.
Most of my flying in IFR has been with you, so.
Yeah, and it's been a good time.
Learned a lot from you. I appreciate it.
Well, I'm glad you did.
220 for sequence, maintain 6,000 and just 250 or less.
220 down to 6,000 for American 2680, 250 or less.
Yeah, I'd like to fly Thursday, but with flying Tuesday and knowing I'm off from Friday and then another 2 weeks after that.
Yeah.
I just don't know like where I'm gonna be with my work. I gotta make sure I'm in a decent spot.
Alright. Well, if that's the case, I'll try to get Austin to give you a call soon. And I'll let Austin know that.
I've put a bunch of stuff on his schedule, so
okay, good.
It's all morning flights, so his afternoons are pretty busy. And Unfortunately, he doesn't fly on Fridays. I love flying on Fridays, but it is what it is.
Well, heck, you might, actually, I'll check in on that, because given the new people that are starting off, he might be able to move his days off. I know he was trying to do that because his days off are currently not adjacent to each other.
Okay.
So that might be changing soon.
Yeah, Friday afternoons are like the perfect time slot for me. It's a great way to start the weekend.
Yeah, it certainly is.
Austin approach, good afternoon, Hopper Jet 699 with you, 12.7 to cross, Willie at 12 with Romeo.
Hopper Jet 699, Austin approach, flighting 300, descend and maintain 6,000, plan the visual 13 for executive.
300 on the heading down to 6,000, plan the visual 13, Hopper Jet 699.
Jet 702, approach on 125.32, good day.
2532, good day, 702.
Gulfstream 942, Juliet Tango, fighting 270 for sequence, maintaining at 6,000.
270, 6,000 feet, 942, good day.
Sierra 721, Bravo Tango, Austin approach you up. Cross C705, turn right heading 350 and maintain 210 knots.
But definitely stay in touch.
350, slowing to 210 knots.
No, I'm planning on staying in touch with all y'all.
332 at 6,000, maintain.
Go to dinner sometime when you get done with your training. Take you for a celebration dinner.
Yeah,
once you get through all your training.
Sure. On 125.32, good day.
Like, I don't know how the whole situation works. Apparently it depends on where you're based, but if you hit me up at the right time, I might just have a free flight for you somewhere.
A what? A free flight?
Yeah, don't quote me on that though.
Okay. Yeah, no problem.
C705, approach on 125.32, have you on?
4532, press 252.
Just slip you something like, here Patrick, go to New York for the weekend. Don't even worry about it.
Art, do you have to be a pilot of the airline to fly jump seat?
180 heading 6,000.
I think you do, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Here's 50 Mike Foxtrot, descend and maintain 4,000.
Descend and maintain 4,000, 50 Mike Foxtrot.
Austin, things 28, level 4,500 VFR, 30 miles east of San Marcos.
Probably a safety thing, right? They don't want people on the flight deck that don't need to be there.
Yeah, safety thing, plus it's nice to have an extra seat specifically to get a pilot to his job shift.
Right.
Chapter 1644, fighting 180 for sequence, maintain 8,000.
Heading 180, and what was the altitude, Southwest 1644?
8,000 for 1644.
8,000, Southwest 1644.
Gulfstream 2, Juliet Tango, maintain 210 knots.
210 knots, Juliet Tango.
Hopper Jet 699, descend and maintain 3,000.
Hopefully you won't put us out here doing 360s.
3,000.
All right, that happened to us, didn't it?
Yeah.
I forgot that was you and me.
15.9 for 4.
No, we had a very special circumstance last time. I doubt Georgetown's that busy today.
And 18 left, Jet 3910.
Chapter 332, turn right heading 350, approach on 125.32, good day.
Right, 350, and that was 35.2, good day, Southwest 332.
And 2532.
2532.
Approach Envoy 3815, checking at 15,000, descending at Wheeler with whiskey.
Envoy 3815, approach, plan 18 right.
18 right, Envoy 3815.
90 Romeo, reduce speed to 210.
210 speed for 90 Romeo.
Southwest 1644 at 8,000, 210 knots.
210 knots, upon reaching 8,000, Southwest 1644.
What's typical ground speed on that 22 you guys have?
Well, true air speed is typically 175. Ground speed is going to depend on the wind.
Yeah, right. So could be 200 or a little less. Could be 150.
210 knots.
Although if you do kick it up to like 12,000, 14,000 feet.
Axel at 4,000, cleared RNAV 18 at Georgetown.
Clear at RNAV 18 for Georgetown, 50 Mike Foxtrot.
Gulfstream 2 Juliet Tango, descend and maintain 5,000.
Just maintain 5,000, Juliet Tango.
Austin 6028 Echo 6,500.
Oh yeah, but the one we have is not turbocharged, never mind. The turbos, if you get them up to 14,000, their true airspeed goes up to like 180, 185.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's a good time. You just have to stomach flying with the canalus.
So since we're cleared, we're just going to fly the pattern.
Gulfstream 2 Juliet Tango, turn right heading 350.
We're going to fly the approach, the full approach, right?
Absolutely, yeah. Whatever altitude it says on there.
Right.
25, 32 down.
You said down to 4,000 though, so.
Yeah, after X-Web, after X-Web.
I assume he's not going to hand us off, so I'm going to go and put in Georgetown Tower.
Yeah. I think that's a safe assumption.
Pitch at 392, flighting 180 for sequence, maintain 8,000.
8,000 and heading 180, pitch at 392.
We're going 175 right now. I didn't slow it down. I kind of wanted to keep my speed up.
As long as
we're not in the yellow anyway.
Yeah, exactly. As long as we're on the yellow.
Here's 1 Bravo Tango, contact Austin approach on 119.0.
So on the Piper I could get into the yellow as long as I was going straight and level. So on the...
This one too, the wording they use is as long as you're in smooth air, and that typically involves going straight, level, no turbulence, no nothing.
260, 9,000 on way 3815.
So you can do it, it just has to be ideal.
320, Hopper Jet, 699.
Envoy 3815 at 9,000, maintain 210 knots.
At 9,000, 21 on the speed, Envoy 3815.
Falcon 790 Romeo, turn right heading 250 and approach on 125.32 today.
Okay, 250 and 25.3 for 90 Romeo.
And 2532.
2532.
Approach Mirren 535 Romeo Alpha, direct destination 7,500 VFR.
North 535 Romeo Alpha, approach altimeter 29er, 9er 8.
2998, 5 Romeo Alpha.
And approach Archer 7698 Foxtrot out of 6.6 for 7,500.
Number 7698 Foxtrot, Austin approach altimeter 29er, 9er 8, verified destination.
2998, it's Eagle Lake, Echo Lima Alpha, 98 Foxtrot.
Appreciate it. Exit jet 392 at 8,000, maintain 210 knots.
At 8,000, 210 knots, exit jet 392.
Southwest 1644, turn right, heading 250.
Heading 250, Southwest 1644.
Approach Chairman 416, descending via the Susie Land south, and we've got X-ray.
And Charlie 4, Austin approach, flighting 180 for sequence for 18 left, maintain 8,000.
180 on the heading for sequence, and what was up to?
8,000 for Charlie 4.
8,000, Chairman 4.
Sure. Got the 1644, turn right, heading of 350, and approach on 125.32 today.
2532, 350 on the heading southwest, 1644.
Envoy 3815, turn right, heading 310, and maintain 7,000.
Right turn 310, 7,000, Envoy 3815.
Jet 392, descend and maintain 6,000.
6,000, Jet 392.
Approach, good evening, Skype 172, Golf Victor with you, level 7,500.
Number 127, Golf Victor, approach, altimeter 2998.
2998, 172, Golf Victor. Saigon frequency southwest 1644.
2532.
2532, thanks.
Departure exit Jet 357, checking in 3.5, 4,000.
Jet 357, out departure radar contact, climb and maintain 12,000, clear direct Alexi.
All right, 12,000, direct to Alexi, 357.
Hopjet 699, turn left heading 270.
Left to 270, Hopjet 699.
And Hopjet 699, descend to maintain 2,500.
2,500, Hopjet 699.
Zero Mike Foxtrot, contact Georgetown Tower, good day.
Over to Georgetown Tower, have a good day, 50 Mike Foxtrot.
November 4, Uniform Tango, where are you parked at again? November 4, Uniform Tango, Roger, you can taxi to Charlie right up there via Alpha 1 Charlie. In what direction were you going again? I'm sorry. Roger. Number 22 Sierra, enter a right down runway for 18.
Right downwind 1822 Sierra.
Number 1 Papa Alpha, turn left on 11, and you're going back to Aerogard?
Vertical track. Going back to Aerogard.
1 Papa Alpha, Roger, taxi via Lima Foxtrot, terminal ramp Alpha 1.
Taxi Lima Foxtrot, terminal ramp Alpha 1, 901 Papa Alpha.
Georgetown Tower, Cirrus November 50 Mike Foxtrot. We are on the RNAV for 18.
Cirrus 50 Mike Foxtrot, Georgetown Tower, continue inbound on the RNAV approach.
Continue inbound on the RNAV for 18, 50 Mike Foxtrot.
Georgetown Tower, Archer 22 Sierra, inbound. I want to verify it's left 18, correct?
Archer 2822 Sierra, affirmative, enter left traffic, runway 18.
Left traffic 18, 22 Sierra.
Cherokee 2822 Sierra, can you do a short approach?
Sure. Short approach 22 Sierra.
Cherokee 2822 Sierra, runway 18, clear to land.
We're going to do touch and goes, 22 Sierra.
Well, that's even better. Cherokee 22 Sierra, runway 18, clear touch and go, then make left traffic.
Left traffic, 22 Sierra.
That's even better.
Yeah. Miles from fix.
Cheers, 50 Mike Foxtrot, wind 09005, runway 18, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 18, 50 Mike Foxtrot. We got a good crosswind, huh? How strong was it?
It was 09005.
Oh, okay, it's not too bad.
Yeah, I can kind of see it from here.
Vertical guidance.
Georgetown Tower, Savannah 964 Uniform Tango, holding short 18.
964 Uniform Tango, Georgetown Tower, traffic 4 mile final. Turn left on course, runway 18, clear takeoff.
Left on course, clear takeoff, 4 Uniform Tango. Georgetown Tower, just verifying left traffic, 22 Sierra.
Cherokee 22 Sierra, make left close traffic.
Left traffic, 22 Sierra.
We out of the clouds yet?
Go to another 200 feet.
All right.
And we're out.
Runway in sight.
Yep. And we'll have to stop by the tanks before we go to Genesis.
Cherokee 22 Sierra, number 2, following Sirius on a mile final.
Number 2, beyond the Sierra. The Sirius, 22 Sierra.
Minimums.
22 Sierra, the Sirius is short final, runway 18, clear touch go.
Clear touch and go 220.
Keep the nose off.
Yep.
Mike Fox going to the pumps.
Sure, 50 Mike Foxtrot, turn left there on 11. Taxi fuel pumps via 11 Lima, Foxtrot, terminal ramp.
11 Lima, Foxtrot, terminal ramp. 50 Mike Foxtrot.